Yay.
Yay!
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
I agree.
Ollie, you're not setting a good example, man.
Do it!
Yeah.
That guy.
Alright, are we all here?
You should be game master. You
Jester.
should be able to tell us.
Jester, August.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Need to be over here. Not sure where they are.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Oh, there's August.
8, and we got 2 more loading in now.
August camouflaged very well.
So I'll give them a moment. So, the doohickey we'll be learning about today, or I'll be teaching today. We may already don't know this, but I figure it doesn't hurt to double check, go back over it, right? Land nav, specifically here in Arma Reforger and in Arma 3, and more specifically without the use of a GPS or map markers. So, if you notice on your map that stuff is all disabled, we'll be doing it the old-fashioned way today. Obviously, this probably requires that you know how to read a topographical map. If you don't know how, I recommend looking up some tutorials later. It's not going to be a huge issue today, but again, good skill to have. The other thing is how to read the grid on a map, which is, quite simple. So if you open up your map, you'll notice that as you zoom in, the map is divided into 6-digit, 2-digit, and 1-digit grids if you zoom all the way out. Obviously, game to game, that's going to vary, but in Arma, the 6-digit grids are 100 by 100 meters, the 4 digits are a kilometer by kilometer, and the 2 digits are 10 kilometers by 10 kilometers. So, if you want to read the grid, there's numbers both on the bottom and top of your screen and the left and right side. You just read the bottom number first, follow that line, then you read the side number, follow that line. Where they intersect, the box to the top and right of that, that's the grid you're looking at. So if you're looking at grid 016020, that's the box that encompasses most of Black Pond, right? I think we all understand how to do that, but again, it doesn't hurt to check, right? Do y'all have any questions about that?
Very cool.
Negative, thank you.
Okay, awesome. So the important bit is actually finding yourself on a map, so I'm going to go ahead and teleport us all real quick. Okay. So I've gone and teleported us away. I'm the only one who knows this location. Well, hopefully. And yeah, so locating yourself on a map is relatively simple. Again, I'm sure most of you know this. The first thing you're going to want to do is locate some landmarks around you. That can be essentially anything that you can find on a map. Buildings are a good one. Terrain features are cool. So when I'm looking around here, I'm looking at that big old radio tower up there, that church just over there, the lighthouse over there, even the path that's just barely visible that way, right? Anything that you can see on a map is useful here. So we identify one. Let's take that lighthouse for example. We identify one, pull out our compass, and we can read the bearing to it. In this case, it's 015, right? Then we could pull out our map. We locate the Jesus, my brain. We locate
Lighthouse.
the landmark on the map. And then we need to pull out one of our tools. So that's going to be, I'm sorry, in the top left, there's a bunch of tools that you can use. We want the second one from the top, which is the protractor, right? So I think Sauce just, oh, never mind, Sauce is here. So you can pull out the protractor on your map. There's a little hole in the center. You can line that with your landmark. Now, this protractor, it shows the cardinal directions, northeast, south, and west. And then it also shows the bearing, both in degrees on the inner scale and radians on the outer scale, right? So using that and using the bearing we got a minute ago, we can draw a line, or sorry, using the inverse of the bearing we got a minute ago, we can draw a line from that landmark to our rough vicinity. So using the second tool from the bottom, we can click on that landmark and then click along the inverse of the bearing that we got a minute ago and draw a line.
Could you stream this on Discord?
Yeah, that's probably a
Yeah,
good
that'd
idea.
probably be your best bet, pal.
Right. So we can take our compass bearing of the landmark, which in this case is 015. We take the inverse of that. So in this case, we add 180. That's 195. So we'll take our protractor, put it on the landmark, points, then 195. We've drawn one line that should go over our rough location. To find our exact location, we just repeat this with several landmarks. The more, the better. You only really need 2, but it's better if you have more. It's going to be more accurate, and the more they're spaced apart, that's better. So if you have 2 landmarks that are 90 degrees from each other, that's going to be infinitely better than 2 landmarks that are 10 degrees from each other, right? So if we were to take another landmark, let's see, Signal Hill, right? 300. Then we want the inverse of that, so we take 180 off. 120. And then roughly where these lines intersect, that's about where we are.
Any chance you can talk in game?
Yeah, sorry.
You said 120?
Yeah. Apologies if I'm going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, but that's the gist of it. Find a location, draw a line along the inverse bearing, and do that multiple times until you've got a clear enough idea of where you are. So where these 2 lines intersect on my stream, that's where we are. Actually, it's only off by like 5 meters.
Hey, Polly, question.
Yeah.
So, like, I just don't know why you're choosing to do 180. I know you're saying inverse, but why 180 meters? Or degrees? Why that?
Because it's divided into 360, so you need to just take the
Okay,
opposite
so I
of that.
see.
Yeah. So like you look north, that's 0
Right.
degrees or 360 degrees, and then you look south, that's 180. So we're trying to get the bearing of us compared to
Right.
that landmark, not the landmark compared to us, right? Because we're drawing a
I
line
see.
from the
Yes.
landmark towards us, so we need to flip that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got you. Okay, that's it. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, do y'all have questions about that? Do I need to do that again? No, it's going kind of fast. But...
In terms of like the lighthouses, since this map has multiple lighthouses, is there a good way to make sure you have the right one?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Polly, did you go over how to actually use the Lanzetta compass?
Oh, you just
Like the window and all that?
yeah, just align the thing on the line in the window.
Yeah.
I forgot to write down the term, but so if you check my stream, you just align it as closely as you can to
Align
the
the
center
little-
of the object. Yeah.
Little piece of metal on top of the landmark. And look
Yep.
at the compass bearing.
And then whichever bearing you have on the internal ring of numbers, so the inside ring is bearing in degrees, the outside is in radians. So for land nav, you really don't need radians. It's awesome if you're doing like artillery or something like that, but again, outside the scope of this. So if that's do y'all have any questions about that at all?
No.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
So, Jesus Christ, my brain is not functioning today. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport us out to another area. I want y'all to work individually to try and find the location using the time we have left, and then I'll check y'all. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good cap.
I'm going to be the fastest compass in the West.
Yeah.
Alright, we can't all be you.
Thank goodness for that, right?
He's him. He's him, guys.
Timothy Hymns.
There's not enough compass for the two of us.
Compass for the both of us.
Hey, there's our training range.
Yeah. That's gonna make this a lot easier.
There's this fucking line.
Cool.
And then don't say the grid once you've got it. Just call out ready or whatever.
Ready.
I'll check y'all. Oh, also, I do want to note the method for this is more or less the same across games.
Fuck out the way.
In Arma 3, it's going to be about the same. You just need to use the compass instead of the protractor on the map. But beyond that, concept stays the same.
So is it
One other
plus
nifty little
180
thing
or
is that
minus
the
180?
compass on
So
the...
if the bearing you've gotten is already above 180, you subtract. If it's below, you add. You just don't want to go above 360 or below 0.
You don't even have to do math. You can just start at that bearing, have the center set on the thing, and draw your line from the bearing through the center point.
Yep. Just whatever works, really.
Ready.
Yeah, I got mine too.
Got it.
Why'd they have to make this shit square, man?
It is really weird that the protractor is square.
For a round Earth, having a square map seems pretty...
Y'all don't just carry like an inflatable globe with you?
It's the only way that I can navigate.
You said say ready when we're done. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, send me a photo.
Oh, that's so much fucking work.
with practice, you'll do it in seconds.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I did it without a compass or a protractor?
Yes.
Yes.
I routinely do it without a protractor. I'll often just
I did it the exact same way, Jester.
fling my
I
compass
used
out
immediate
there and
turning
I just do it in my
features.
head. Yeah.
But that's like the
Yeah.
whole. This is the whole purpose of the exercise, though, right?
Yeah, to use the compass and
the point
protractor.
is just to show you a method that should work in most environments. It's not perfect. It's not always the quickest method, but it's simple enough that you're gonna remember it. That's.
Just wait until you get into the maps that have no POIs whatsoever.
Oh yeah, if you're in a forest,
Yep.
this is interesting to say the least.
Yeah, we'll bust out our pace count beads some other time.
Oh man, I would love to have pace count beads in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I got spoiled by them in Arma 3.
You know what? Just get a real
You know what
one
type
and
of
have it
beads
at
I
your
use?
desk and count your steps.
Unironically, I may do that.
I think I'm way off.
That's
I don't know
okay.
what I'm doing.
Well, let's check. What grid do you got?
Alright, done.
Opera
022020.
If you look at the road over here, it's pretty obvious.
020.
022 020.
That's
What road?
Right here.
Behind us.
Right there, behind us.
It's like a hammer road.
You got it up. No.
Yeah. So.
okay. What
wait,
what
we
about
just
the rest
giving
of
up-
y'all?
Are we saying our answer now?
Yeah, I got it.
We'll go down the list. August.
019, 012. Yep.
Arma name what?
What'd you get, Sauce?
019, 012, somewhere between keypad 5 and 8.
Nailed it.
019.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was thinking actually to the southeast of that. 020011.
So the thing
Negative.
is, if
Just walk over here.
if you're just trying to navigate, you don't need it to be exact. Even being off by like 100 meters, you can still figure out where you are and where you're going. But more accurate, the better,
Yeah, then we're
obviously.
to the west of it.
Where are we, Polly?
We are at 019, 012.
Dang, I had 019014.
Right about there.
I was
I
off
don't
by
know if
like
anyone
30
said,
meters.
but You don't
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
have to minus 180.
Only
if you
being
look.
off by 30 meters when you're sitting here for like 30 seconds doing it, that's still really good. And that's still more than enough if you're just trying to figure out where you are, you know?
But see, my equation looks fucking ugly.
The map is just entirely red lines.
I was a kilometer off.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's fine. We got
A
more
kilometer
mortars.
might be a bit much, but you know, yeah, we'll get there.
To make sure that you're not going to get friendly fired, at least.
Yeah, it's
right.
Fire
It's,
for effects.
it's a complicated skill. It's just once you learn it, it gets really easy. I have a feeling most of us have done it before. So
And you'll use it so often that you'll just get so many reps on it that it'll just be like, you know, whip up.
yeah,
You know, oh, lighthouse. I don't know. I'm fucking to the east of it, about a click out. So I'm somewhere on Bald Ridge. Cool. And then you just terrain associate. Like there's a dirt road over there with a little T junction. Cool. I must be right next to that. So you look to the east of the lighthouse. You look for a dirt road with a T junction. Holy shit, there we are. So you'll learn little stuff like that as you just rep it. But yeah, knowing how to do it long form is critical, so that when you know you're just like, where the frick am I? You can actually take the 30 seconds and plug it in and get a good, nice bright X on your map of where you're standing.
So when are we gonna learn star maps?
I'm a Pisces.
you know, actually, I think Arma does have an accurate star map. I know
I'm-
Arma 3 does.
I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah.
You know
so-
what?
You know, it also doesn't really help that.
Yeah, it looks
what
legit to me.
season are we in,
Tells you
actually?
where you are Southern Ireland.
Oh
northeast of
yeah,
Bald
no,
Ridge.
there's Ursus Major. So yeah.
Ah, the
well,
sun.
Yeah,
That's
good idea.
kind of all I got.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I want to mention is obviously land nav's a pretty big topic. This is really just locating where you are. This isn't handling like tracking your movement or anything like that. But it's a good baseline skill to have. I think if this is the only skill you have, just finding out where you are every time you stop, it'll still work. You know.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for putting that little lesson together.
Thanks,
and we
Polly.
can get, man, we can get
Thanks.
started.
I accidentally skipped over half of the stuff I wrote down because I didn't open the document.
That'll happen.
All right.
All right, bear with me. It's going to be a controlled restart.
Thanos, snap.
Hey, Polly.
Hello.
So, they,
Ah, you got cut off.
That's rather unfortunate.
Alrighty then. So, how many souls do we have today? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, pretty good for an Easter Sunday. A lot of folks messaged me at the last second saying, "Oh, I can't make it, can't make it." So this actually is still a pretty good turnout. Let's see what we got. I gotta like zoom all the way in. What's up? I am just resetting the slot in board. Hello there.
Hello there.
All right, I think that looks like all of them. All right. All right, gang. So today we're gonna play a little Risk. Don't worry too much about the actual Risk game. This is more for me as the game master to keep track of the chaos. But this is heavily inspired by Polly's Democracy Sentinel campaign. And the premise is we're going to go kick some ass and see if we can't push them out of the northernmost peninsula of Evron. Again, don't worry too much about the game layer. This is just mostly for me to track what's happening, but obviously I'll show you what's happening as we go. In the meantime, though, we got to slot up. We got to organize into some kind of effective fighting force and get out there and kick all kinds of butt. So, any thoughts on what kind of skills and tactics we could focus on today? Or anybody have any ideas as to what they'd like to see us try? And that's a rhetorical question. At least one of you has already come forward and been like, I want to see this. So I want to hear
I'd
it.
like to see demolitions.
Okay.
LAV.
I could go for some mortars.
All right. So it sounds like we've got some, definitely some options here. How do we want to try to organize ourselves into a fighting force? Anybody have a vision for how they want to try to lead the whole group?
Not as a PL, but I would love my hand at a section lead.
Roger that. I might take PL, at least for the first couple of rounds, just to get us moving here. But we got a couple of experienced guys I'd love to see running things as well. So where'd I go? Where
Who's
did I
doing
go? There I
the
am.
Game master stuff.
I am. So unless somebody wants PL, I'll have to take it, because if nobody steps up, I will.
I'll go for it.
Polly? All right. There you are. So I'm going to make you Phalanx Lead. You'll have a section under your command, and you can break us up however you see fit. Sounds like folks want to be playing around with the LAVs mortars, and demo. I suspect we can actually get all three. So how do you want us to organize?
Well, the thing I want to ask is, what do you mean exactly by demo? Like,
He wants to play with explosives, if I understand him right.
play with
Yeah,
explosives?
PGs,
PGs?
RPGs, whatever they're called on our side.
Oh, the
Oh,
Carl
oh.
Gustav.
Yeah. I wanna-
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a fancy idea. How many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
11.
11. You're Zeusing, you're not on the ground, so I'd say one.
I can totally be on the ground. Just please don't put me in a leadership position.
Right. I figure we have a 2-man LAV team. We have a 2-man Carl G team, and then the rest of us file in as what's it called? Raven Zero.
Do you want any
use
mortars?
Mortars. I think for the time being, no. I figure it's something we can reorganize to later if it comes, if we want to. But I figure we're already going to be stretched out quite a bit. So.
All right. So why don't, for now, we staff that LAV team? Who's confident with that?
I am.
Sauce. There you are.
I can join.
I'll make you the VC there, so you can dictate who's going where. Can we get a crewman for Sauce?
Moose.
Moose. Roger that. And then a 2-man Carl G team, like an AT specialist team, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Carly G.
Oh, I heard a Night Fox. And can we get either an assistant or a gunner for the Carl G team?
Interrogative. Wouldn't the Carl G just go as the AT rifleman in a standard squad?
Potentially, but if you specialize in it, that lets you have a little more tactical freedom.
I figure with a 2-man team, A, y'all can take more ammo with it, and B, y'all can take more specialized ammo, because the Carl Gs, you can only fit their ammo in the special backpacks, and you can
take
only
a whole
carry
ass
2
Jeep.
extra rounds. Yeah.
Work.
Kind of be a heavy weapons team.
I figure we can use those anti-structure munitions to, erase enemy positions.
Who's our second member of that team then?
I know Owen said he wanted to. He wanted to do demolitions.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that we were doing that.
Raj. Yeah, Owens. There you are, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. Now let's staff up Raven Zero for Polly. Do we have a 2IC? Someone who's comfortable leading if Polly is distracted or out of the fight?
Yeah, 1-8.
Roger that, Trapper. Boom, there you are. Alrighty. We got support gunners and AT riflemen to stock up. Who's going where?
I'll be a support cutter, or what's a AT?
AT rifleman, you're responsible for bringing some kind of light anti-tank asset, either an LAW, which is a one and done, a grenade launcher with HEDP rounds. That means high explosive dual purpose, which can tear up vehicles, both, or some kind of anti-vehicle option with the team.
And then support gunner is just a rifleman?
Support gunner is typically either a squad automatic weapon, machine gunner, or a DMR, depending on the mission.
Okay, I'll be a AT.
Roger that.
And I'd be a support gunner then?
Who's that?
That was Ace.
Ace, gotcha. Sorry, everybody. I'm still learning y'all's voices.
All good.
Alright.
And
You're
I
just
can
going
be 01 can be Trapper's AT rifleman.
Raj, stand by. There you are.
I'll take the support gunner.
That sounded like that guy. Perfect. Are we missing anybody?
Jester.
Just you. Oh, Jester's here.
Jester. Yeah, so Polly, you might want to consider breaking your section up into 2.
Yeah, if that's the case, maybe I'll detach from the rest of the section. I'll be on my own, and then we have 2 3-man sections.
Can't you just get a
Plus
radio
me.
man?
Pardon?
Wasn't that used to be a role, radio man?
Yeah, so
it's
after playing a couple times, we've been finding that having the PL like just sort of detached and floating around doesn't really work super well. Makes way more sense to have the PL also be a section lead. It also reduces the number of leaders that we need in a game.
Sure. Okay.
right.
So what I would recommend then is break off into a second section, which is going to be a light section of like 4 guys, and then you can just stick, join in progress, whatever, into those 2 sections.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah, if you're cool with that, I'll move Trapper over.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Oh yeah, I wanted to be a section lead anyway, but this works.
Yeah. So then this works out nicely, and now we've got spots open for whoever else and whatever you need. So who else is left? Jester, what do you want, brother?
Oh, what's up?
What do you want, Jester? Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Give me AT.
Roger that. Polly, you want them in 0 or 1?
Just either.
Okay.
Actually, I have a request.
Yeah.
Jester, can you go support gunner and join me?
I mean, I can. I'm gonna be shit at it, but I can.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need it.
All right. Anybody else I'm missing? Going once, going twice.
Well,
Alrighty.
you're missing yourself, but beyond
Yeah,
that,
I'll
we're
probably
good.
drop in with Trapper. I'll maybe just be like a support gunner, or even a 2IC, and just do that for a bit. Alrighty.
Okay.
Let me get this going. And we can always change it, everybody. We don't have to keep this the whole night. We can do a couple rounds and then be like, this doesn't work, and shake it up. In fact, I would like us to discuss that at the end of every round of the game.
Understood.
This is not supposed to be how we do forever. Slot up screen. Oh, whoops. I still have to prune it. Sorry. That looks ugly. Try this again. Sorry about that. There we go. Much nicer. All right, cool. And then you'll want to see this. Sorry, I'm dumb. Share screen. Alrighty. So we are going to be doing some Risk. So I've already got the game started. The scenario is flowing. We need to put ourselves into the game. So according to the rules, we can only spawn at a fob. That's what those little pentagon-looking ones are. Costs us 3 points to drop in. So now we are up here. Now what's cool about the players is that we can choose to kind of go anywhere. The rule is, though, we just start there. So, for example, if we wanted to, we could take part in an attack on this point here, try to push those guys off. We could, in theory, go whoop, 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 all the way down and try to knock out that camp. We can kind of go wherever we want. The catch is, though, we end wherever we end. So if we go somewhere, do a thing, and come back, cool. If we go out and stay there, that's where we'll be at the end of the turn. So just something to think about as we're moving forward. A lot of this is going to be confusing because it's, just all part of the simulation. But really all we need to pick is, where do we want to go? What do we want to blow up today? It is the top of the midday turn, day 1. So, where do we want to go?
Like, where do we want to attack first?
Yeah, I would
Should we-
recommend that we scoot over to here, and then hold out there while we for the turn, and then attack down there. That'd be my recommendation.
So, okay, south of us at the 1 points that have no markers on there, no pieces.
Correct.
Those are just free, really?
Yeah, they're empty at the moment. No control and no units. So this is a threat, though. There's 2 troops over there by the military base, and they could attack our vulnerable up here, destroying the troop and the control. So that's why I'm recommending we scoot over here, and then on the next turn that we can move, we attack down. Polly, what do you think?
I think we just go with your suggestion.
Cool. All right, so let me do that. This will take about 30 seconds. And then... yeah, actually, I think we're going to start out with a defense mission. I think these 2 troops, actually, at the start of the insurgent turn, they're going to convert that into a 3rd troop. And I think they... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they had 10. Yeah, they're going to try to launch an attack, I think, on this point up here and try to dislodge us. So we're going to actually open the campaign with a defense mission. So stand by, I'll set it up, and we'll get going.
Woo!
Hey, is the server up and running yet? Oh, good.
Yeah, it's no faction.
Cool. Yeah, so I already have a pre-built fob that I'm going to load in, and we'll be basically just to the east of it. And for sake of sanity, we can say we took some Vixen stuff with us. And then there'll be an arsenal when you drop in. We'll have a couple minutes to do some quick planning, but it's risk. So once I say the timer starts, the enemy will start moving, and we'll have to deal with it. So bear with me. It's loading. All right, and don't spawn in just yet. Give me like a minute just to set things up real fast.
Bathroom break, water break.
Yeah, if you need it, it'll be about 2 or 3 minutes. We are north of military base in these woods, yeah. Yeah, so we're defending basically just north of landfill. Got it. Camp. All right, guys, you go ahead and spawn in at the encampment to the east of the fob. It'll be east of the airfield. There's going to be a little encampment there for you to rally up at, and I'll get this scenario going here. You can see a couple people are not following the instructions. It's all right. I'll get you.
Which group am I in?
Now, how on earth do I carry this ammo?
There's a specific backpack for it.
Copy.
Apparently we don't have the other... I thought we had HE rounds for this. For the, Carl G. It's fine. It'll do for this mission.
Which backpack is it, do you know?
It should look like 2 tubes on your backpack.
Copy.
84mm MAW heat, 651 carry.
Well, it looks like an attachment.
In your rucksack GS, you can put multiple of those.
Copy.
Alright, and then we're holding the military site. This is defense, right? I had to get up.
Correct.
Got it. Awesome. So, I figure when they do attack, they'll be coming from the south. We have an LIV, we have 2 squads, we have an AT team. Trapper, you over here?
I'm carrying the MAW heat thing. Am I not able to carry a...
Are we supposed to spawn at the main fob?
Nope, we're supposed to go...
Negative. We're supposed to go to the encampment to the east. I can help you out there.
I can fly us there.
So, sit.
Can I have help real quick? Am I not able to carry a thing while also carrying the MAW heat bag?
Which thing are you trying to carry?
An Alice?
If you grab the G5 rucksack, you can put the mod tubes inside that backpack.
All right, what? So I got August.
Well,
What
let's make sure we're in game.
Yeah.
Copy. Who's my other guy? That guy? You my gunner?
I believe so. I'm gonna double check.
So, sit.
I think you are, yeah.
In game.
Yeah.
As long as we're within that, like, military base area, anywhere we set up, they'll be coming towards us.
All right, boys.
They're coming from military site. We're defending the objective
Pack
marker
your,
at
Lucky Rabbit's foot.
052110.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're coming across landfill to try to dislodge us from this
All right,
position.
Moose, can you grab a resupply pack,
Okay,
please?
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Have that in your backpack.
Yeah, Yeah, this is a
And
defend
once you got
operation.
that moose, please join me in the elevator.
Alrighty, let me try to be a good 2IC to your boy here. Trapper!
In the arsenal.
Where's Trapper? Trapper!
Alright, Owen,
I
how
know
much
you're
ammo do you got for that thing?
kitting
Yeah,
up,
go
so
ahead.
just I know you're
Lot.
kitting up,
I
so
got
just you
8.
can just listen. When you get a sec, you're gonna want to
Grabbing an
make
SMG.
a new squad.
What's
You're
your
gonna
weight?
want to name it Raven 1, and
It was 50 a second ago.
you're gonna want to be the leader
I'm
of
about
it.
40 right now, 35. Just grabbing a lighter weapon.
Polly,
Yeah.
for consistency with the slot-in screen, you're Raven 0. Change your team's call sign to Raven 0.
Yeah, I got you.
Trapper, you want me running 762 or 556? Come on, game.
Hey, I'm your support gunner. Who would you like for me to carry? DMR or LMG?
Oh, and I'm gonna see if we can't get a
LNG,
pickup
yeah.
truck to hold ammo.
Alright.
So let's
I figure
try and
we're not
keep
gonna
this
get much
down
use
to
out of
below
DMR.
60k.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with this. Fuck it.
Okay,
I've got a total of
Sauce,
4
Night
rounds.
Fox, Trapper, can I steal y'all for a minute?
Yeah, I'll load these up and then worry about the K.
Okay, I figure Warhorse and Raven 1, I'll send y'all off to roughly grid 054110. That rough area where we can get a good position overlooking landfill. I'll take Raven 0 and the anti-tank team just west of y'all overlooking the industrial compound. We will be separated, unfortunately. But I figure those are the 2 areas that they're most likely to move through.
Suggestion, they're going to have to move across the road that runs southwest to east-northeast. So setting up something that can overwatch that will probably be beneficial if they have to take this right where we're at.
I figure Raven 1 and Warhorse can both cover the landfill and that road, just whatever position they choose. If necessary, we can relocate Raven 1 towards the center of that road to make sure they're not crossing it.
Moose, you about ready? Not hearing any response from you, Moose.
Oh, what? Yep.
Right,
and,
Polly, are those symbols about right?
Yeah. So Raven 2, Raven 0, and Warhorse and Raven 1.
Yep.
Citadel, do we have access to construction trucks, or?
Yeah, there's one right over there.
Okay, I figure we only have the one.
Yeah.
A game crash from the
Okay,
back.
so Raven, I'll let Raven 1 take the construction truck set up. I figure that landfill is going to be the most important area they're going to try and move through.
Got you. Will do.
Yeah, unfortunately, this area is a little bit restrictive, so we might have to play it by ear.
All right, I can only give you another minute or 2 before I start the clock. So how do you want to final orders before the timer starts?
I think we're good. So Raven 0 with me.
Moose, you that done?
Make sure you guys save your loadouts, by the way.
I think I need you then.
Do we have any cheap vehicles?
Too late for that.
Hey, August, do you have the
Alrighty.
resupply pack?
Yep.
Good copy.
Only a couple 100 meters away, so we ought to walk. Radio check 4-8.
Good
Got John
check.
4-8.
And radio check 38-5.
Good check.
Good check.
Okay, Swag, Raven 0, group up with me, and Nightbox, have you got your body?
Radio check.
Okay, let's get going. We're
Alright, Owen with me.
That's it, we're gonna move.
Alright, Raven 1, let's load up in
All
the
right.
repair truck.
Yeah.
Timer has
resupply
started,
pack.
20
How do I
minutes.
Fill it up.
Your what?
Come on.
Resupply pack.
You don't.
You don't?
fill it up.
Okay. Gotcha.
Alright. Raven 0, AT team with me.
You want to drive, August, or anything?
I can, yeah.
We're gonna be overlooking the industrial.
Are we taking this other truck?
Western side and trying to keep our
That
Baldy, where you
guy.
at?
That's me.
Putting any ammo in the big piece?
Where you at? We're in the repair truck. Or the,
Ooh, I gotta drop some.
what'd you call it? Yeah.
I
Baldy.
don't think we have enough space.
Yeah, we can fit 3 in here. We just sit right here.
We're leaving Citadel behind?
Sit.
We're not going far. We better get going though.
Well,
This
yeah,
is a
we don't have
repair
enough-
truck.
Yeah, that's what we're taking, Sid. I didn't know you were with us, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm supposed to be with Trapper. Where do you go?
Yeah, that's me right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll need you to spawn it.
Confusion. Hey,
Yeah,
we
confusion.
are men with rifles. Just put us on a position. We can work it from there. You're way overthinking this right now.
We just don't have a way to get there, but there's enough people here. You could take
Where
this
are we
truck right
going? It's 100 meters away.
All right, then we could hoof it. Then I mean, fuck
Yeah,
it. I mean,
let's go. Let's fucking go.
We got shit to shoot.
So we need to go to the
We're
east,
getting
like
to the
150
east, yeah.
meters. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Well, if it isn't Nurmagomedov.
Ah, that old battle axe of a platoon member.
Is that building the position we need to go?
Sergeant,
More or
would you
less.
like a
Can
vote?
be. Yeah, it's just to the southwest of where we're being asked to go on the east side of the road there.
Raven 1, Raven 0, sit rep.
Yeah, we can most likely find where we're at.
I can go on your behalf.
Yeah, just real quick.
0, this is 1-4. Break. Current pause is 053, mark 110. We're oriented east, tend to get to our waypoint.
Copy that. Raven 0 and Raven 2 are set up on your western flank.
Raj.
Alright, coast seems rather clear.
Are we gonna head to that building?
I mean, we just gotta get to marker, don't we?
I think we generally have the freedom to pick position best in that general area.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, go ahead, get up to the building, sure.
Raj.
I'm gonna keep right.
Hi, Gavin.
Yeah, good to go, August.
I think we got a hill, front right.
Yeah, I think that's landfill. So that building there is
Right.
the northeast corner of landfill. Landfill could be some key terrain.
I mean, perhaps, does it really give us a point of view?
You won't
I'll
know
let
until we
make
get
that
there.
call.
Yeah, we can make our way towards landfill. Just get across the street, open that gate up.
Yeah, all right. I got left.
Yeah. Set up that LDA. August, us first. YouTube.
Moving.
Moving. Last pair.
Okay, bring it towards the tree line here. Alright, continue to head south up the hill.
Roger that.
Yeah, a bit of obstructions.
Okay, I mean, it's not too bad. We'll secure the perimeter of the top of this hill.
Yeah.
If you see any key points of interest, let me know.
We'll do.
We'll go.
Let's go to the left a little more, see if we can't watch our flank. This makes me nervous.
Yeah. It'd be a good position for if we want to like ambush a convoy.
Let's keep that in mind.
Trapper, this is August. Be advised, hostiles direct south, moving to us towards the landfill.
Oh, fuck.
Copy. Squad, pull on me.
Moving to you.
Coming to you.
Alright, that guy.
Yo.
Get your rifle pointed towards the side street here. Make sure they're not going to be coming from there. Set yourself up if you can.
Copy. You want me looking down the street?
Yeah, down the street.
Copy.
Citadel, try to get eyes on.
There should be south of us right now. They're
South of us,
moving
yeah.
North from the south.
Copy. Yeah, I got eyes. Danger close.
Oh, shit.
Raven 0, Raven 1. We are weapons hot. Could be in engagement.
Raven 0 copies. How many guys are you looking at?
Yeah, I'm passing me. I'm gonna be engaging.
Squad size.
Engaging.
Negative hold.
Holding.
Possible 8 targets. We're letting them pass. They're heading
North.
north.
Heading towards our objective.
Yeah.
Raven 1, if you've got eyes on, light them up.
Are they too far? You got it, that guy?
I got a few of them. I'm not gonna get many of them long.
Go ahead, set it up.
With you.
Oh, this is a bad spot. That guy, let's get some better cover.
Yep. I got no cover on the left.
We might need to fall back. There's a lot of them.
Pull back, pull back.
Yeah, that guy.
Going back.
Yeah, let them waste their time and their ammo on a spot we're no longer in.
Hey, we're not going to lose the hill. Set up 360 here.
Raj.
Roger that.
Got some lovely dumpsters over here.
Let's hope we're thick enough.
Got right. Southeast.
Copy southeast. Are they in the open?
Yeah, in the open. Hey, you two hold this here. If we have to, let's move towards the house down there. Copy?
Okay, that's not gonna work. Eyes on. Oh my god, these shits suck. Oh my god.
You good? Here, do you want to use my back as a mount?
Nah.
Oh no, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, on the side street. Look right more.
Horse,
Reloading.
Raven 1, this is Raven 0, be advised, I'm sending Raven 2 towards y'all direction to get better eyes along the MSR.
Oh, I'm
Please
down,
watch your
fuck.
fire facing west. How copy?
Trapper's down.
Repeat last, please.
Fuck, they're right here.
I'm sending Raven 2 towards y'all's direction to get better eyes along the MSR between our two groups. Watch your fire to the west. How copy?
Good copy.
Alright, let's send a grenade that way. You're up.
Break it down towards the house.
Copy.
Additional hostiles northwest.
Northwest. Falling back.
Oh, I got a bandage. I'm
Hey,
fine.
August, careful, August.
Reloading.
Fades out.
Trapper, let us know when we need to start appeal to the house.
If we can get some smokes over there, we can go.
Roger that.
Smoke going out.
Smoke going out.
Alright, once they're plumed, we can move it.
Roger that.
The smoke. I'm hit.
Raven
Not
3's
bad.
on pause. Correction, Raven 2 on pause.
Hostiles, previous position, south.
Copy. Raven 2, Raven 0 is going to move over to y'all and take up that position.
Yeah, here
We're
we go.
seeing absolutely nothing over there.
Alright, check.
Hey, we'll keep the road clear.
Moving. August last man.
Thanks, August. You're good, Hart.
Door.
Alright, pull in.
We're good. And a second to patch.
Oh, shit, huh? Alright, recoup. Check out Citadel. I know you got hit. You good?
I'm good. I'm self-aiding here. We're good. I'll keep.
I'm down to 5 HEDPs, and I still have my M72 law.
Alright, if you need meds, I dropped the medical thing down here in the room.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we need supplies for that, don't we?
You can take a bandage.
I have a resupply pack.
All right, I'm gonna crack this door, guys. So watch yourself. I just want to watch our 6.
I got 250 rounds.
Alright, a couple of these.
Oh, it's empty.
Wait, oh, we need supplies now?
Yeah, I set the little arsenal thing down, but it says it's at 0 supplies.
Yeah, what the fuck?
There's no supplies near us.
We'll be fine. I still got 7 mags. If y'all need any, let me know.
Warhorse to Raven 0.
Hey, why is this Stanags now?
Raven 0 copies
Ugh.
on traffic.
I just checked text in Discord. Apparently my driver's out for the night. Need a replacement, please.
Yeah, copy. I'll send one of my guys over there.
Does Reforger let us repack magazines?
Not by default. You need a mod for it, and we are not running it.
Alright, so we gotta get towards,
What, that western? Yeah, we gotta get west. Alright, are we all topped off and ready to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Ready.
Alright, we're taking it from the back, Sit.
Raj, haha, I like it. Like a rogue. Do it from behind.
Alright, give me a 1.
1.
Let's move it.
Alright, let me work this. Make sure. Oh, we got Warhorse out here too. Tell you what, I'm just gonna do this. Stand by 1. I'm pretty sure it's to our left, yeah, so. Alright, exiting.
Last.
Warhorse, I'm sending Jester over to be your new driver. How copy?
Good copy.
Alright, set up that LDA, we're gonna cross.
Raj.
Set.
Moving.
Last man.
Go Sit.
Last pair.
That guy, last.
Move.
Alright.
That friendly or any enemy shooting the top of this hill?
Friendly's top of the hill.
Copy.
Alright, just to be confirmed, Citadel, you put the marker down of like the, correct?
What?
The marker you put down, that wasn't our encampment, right?
What marker?
Yeah.
6 across the road, April.
Abram. Hey, you can see it, it's northeast.
Raj.
I'm gonna be honest here, Citadel, I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do here. Okay.
Oh. Check in with your PL. Ask Polly.
Abram.
Yeah.
Raven 0, Raven 1.
Raven 0 copy.
Where do you want Raven 2 going right now?
Raven 2 and Raven 0 are holding position at grid 052110. We're in a better position now, we just had to find it.
Good copy, do you want reinforcement?
Negative, y'all hold y'all's position.
Confirm.
Yeah, we got 2.5 minutes left in the battle, so that shooting is probably the last of them, if I had to guess.
Alright, let's fucking just get up the hill. That's fine. We know where they are, so we'll just come.
We don't have to do anything.
As well, we're 053110.
We're just defending. Yeah, we don't have to do shit. They have to come to us.
Yeah, we'll slowly follow behind Warhorse. Take it west. Seems like they're wrapping it up.
All right, moving west.
Cause what? We would go to the next game, right?
Yeah. After this round, we regroup, and then move things around in the strategic layer, and then we fight again.
Okay.
Raven 0, Raven 1.
Raven 0 copy.
Friendly's approaching your east.
Is friendly infantry or armor?
Both, buddy. Eagles, Eagles.
Hey Trapper, what are y'all doing over here?
Yeah, I mean, you told us to hold our pause. I guess we didn't, but thought it was kind of coming to a wrap.
Oh. Yeah. preferably hold your position next time. But while you're here, I guess swing out on our left-hand side and find yourselves a good position.
And that's time.
Okay, disregard.
Yeah, I would have held if there was like going to be a lot more. Sorry.
All right, no, you're good. Just.
Yep.
All right. That was round 1. I'll turn on the main base if we want to go there and play around with our kit while we're getting ready for the next round. But that was round 1. Let me just keep cleaning this up. There we go. There we go. Now we have all the frames. All right. If you wanted to play around with your kit, you can go ahead and spawn back into the main base while we're getting the next round set up. But let's do a quick little debrief how that went. Let's get some voices in here. Hello?
Thought it went all right.
I
Sight
think
lanes were pretty short.
Yeah, the terrain wasn't the greatest, but I still think I overextended us a little bit. I overestimated how much they'd be spreading out. So for a minute there, we had our like there were guys able to just walk through the middle of us, but we corrected that.
All right. So what just happened is 2 of these little troop types came up here, attacked that point. We repelled them. They're destroyed. So on the next insurgent turn, they'll get 2 control back. But that's the only action they're going to take that turn. Dusk. What do we want to do with our newfound momentum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Blue 4 is going to spend both of those on more control and more troop. So we could keep going kind of to our south and try to push the enemy off of military. That way, it's just easier to control kind of the northern sector here. Or if we're feeling bold and daring, we can strike out at another location and try to dislodge the enemy from there. But considering that it's still early game, the enemy doesn't really have a whole lot going on, and those camps are going to be hard to destroy since they're sitting in the middle of their control fields like that. So we'd probably be better off hunting down their troops and forcing them off the table. But yeah, it's our turn. It's top of the dusk. What are we thinking? Do we want to just strike out to the south here? Because I think we can probably have...
Yeah, I'd probably have all 4 of the troops in the 1s. Yeah, I'd do that. Pull the remaining 2 from the 2 1s into the 2, or where we just were up.
So like up here,
yeah.
Those 2 down here, plus this guy to help?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'll be the winning move here. What do you guys think? Polly, you okay with that plan?
Yep.
Cool. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go after that last one. So attack, attack, attack. So I'll set up the camp like before. Since we haven't really done this a lot, I'm still learning, we can continue to just have the vehicles kind of magically there. In the future, I'll write up some rules for actually hauling them out there. But if we want to prep them while we're here, that'll save me the trouble having to prep them out there.
You want to stall deploy at the main fob?
Yeah, go ahead, get kitted, and then I'll just teleport us out to the camp when we're ready. Might just be an easy way to think of it. The encampment will always be in whatever sector we're in.
Of that LAV, if you guys want to store stuff there.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to stuff some extra ammo in there.
Is he getting teleported with us?
I think 15 boxes of 7.62 might be enough.
This will probably be a pretty easy fight because we outnumber them so heavily. But it's okay, it'll just go quick.
Polly, do you mind if I summon in a Vic so that the AT team can have a bit more ammo available?
Yeah. Sure thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Use the supplies. This is not supposed to be a super serious management sim, so go nuts. Alrighty. So, Polly, what is your plan for the players as we attack the next objective from the camp? So we'll start right where we were before, but we're going to military site.
I figure same split as before with Raven 1 and Warhorse being together, and Raven 0 and Raven 2 being together. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll push the LAV and Raven 1 up along the MSR that runs along the military site, northwest to southeast. Push them along there. At the same time, Raven 0 and Raven 2 will approach about where your red arrow marker is, up to the fence. Kind of get an L shape on them. LAV can lock down the main sight lines within the military site, and Raven 0 and Raven 2 can get in and actually clear it. If it becomes necessary, we can send Raven 1 in to assist as well. Or they can push up with the LAV or whatever.
We're going to have some infantry close to the LAV?
Yeah, you'll have Raven 1 unless we need to tear them away.
Okay.
That sounds good with us.
Yeah, because the military site is pretty close in sight lines when you're not on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Let me get some markers for you so you can visualize.
Alrighty, are we all set to head out to the encampment then?
Bear with me
Just
for a
a
moment.
function check.
Or actually, no, we're good, sorry.
Use
Sure.
WASD to rotate a lot faster.
That guy, you're good? You're set?
Yeah, I changed to 5.56. I have more ammo.
Good copy.
Coax is probably
August, you're good?
unless we see a Vic.
He's
I'll
good,
be
I know he's
using,
good.
12 o'clock system
Probably
based
Raven
off
1
the
is
front
good.
of the Vic to call out targets.
Alright.
Stand by for one more second.
Hey, Sauce Jester, I'm gonna try teleporting you guys, but it might jack up.
I'd be safer not to.
Let's see.
Just let them get out.
Only drag the vehicle, not the
Give
crew.
us a minute. We can just drive there. It's not that far.
Okay. I don't... No, just hop out. It's so much faster. Just hop out. Vix, over to the camp.
We've only got limited supply for the APF.
Damn.
The only person from discarding a saber rounds.
Players.
APF's DS.
Oh, Night Fox, when you got a sec, do you mind deleting your old markers?
Not a bit.
So again, the 7.62 is going to be the mainstay here.
Gotcha. Alright, Polly, just so we're on...
Oh.
Oh, he died.
We were all killed and reborn.
I suggest,
Where's my squad leader? I'm unsupervised.
And our
Did it off,
truck's
just so you know.
oh, there's
Trapper did not get TP.
There's a truck, but our truck's gone. Alright, oh, and because I didn't have a radio last time, and I figured it'd be a good idea to have one this time.
Trapper, here,
I
sorry.
left my launcher behind.
No problem, you're good.
Sorry, I got 2 out this time.
You're all set to go, you got everything you need, August?
And the truck is clear.
Affirmative.
Copy, so then you're good.
I'll grab some more.
What was your question, Trapper?
Polly, I'll give you another minute or two, then we'll start it.
Alright.
Where do you want Raven 1 to be exactly upon approach, upon entry? What is it that you need from us?
Alright, so I figure Raven 1 and Warhorse, y'all can move. Can you see my marker as I'm moving it? Negative.
No,
okay.
Negative.
Only when you put it down.
So I figure y'all can kind of progress down along this MSR with Warhorse. You get sightlines, within the military base along this main road here. Get sightlines along that military base. Raven 1 is right there with Warhorse, supporting them. Just holding 360. More of a, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good chance we'll call you in to help clear stuff, but for the time being, your job is just to hang out there and full security, pretty much.
Yeah, I got you. And do you have adequate numbers? Do you need any? Because I mean, we got 4 of us. We're 4 strong.
We got 5 between us, so I think we're all right.
Okay, then you're set.
Hey,
Actually,
Polly, you're gonna have Blue 4 also helping you out.
Am I?
Yeah. So there's going to be Blue 4 coming in from our sector and the one to the southwest there, just like on the map.
All right. I can't imagine the plan's going to change all that much.
Cool.
Actually, Night Fox, you here? Yes, you are.
I'm here.
How do you feel about swapping with Raven 1? So Raven 1 and Raven 0 are immediately breaching that fence, and it's just Raven 2 and Warhorse that are holding the road.
Works for me.
All right.
Sounds good.
So... I got demo bricks on me. I got 5. Is that good?
That'll do the trick.
That'll definitely do the trick, yeah.
Copy.
All right.
If we have eyes on structures in the military base, do you want us to reduce them as a precaution?
If you have contact, yeah. I'm just thinking we're probably going to have to defend this place, so let's not obliterate it if we can avoid that.
Fine.
Yeah, I know. Fun, please. Alright, Raven 0, Raven 1 will proceed on foot. Raven 2, Warhorse, you guys are mounted. And, yeah, I'd say...
Alright, timer's starting.
Timer's starting.
Oh, and let's hop in.
Yeah, you guys try and take it a little slow. If you don't mind, hang out about there where that marker is until we give you the go-ahead to move up. I'll copy.
Good to go, boss.
That truck that we had at the FOB, is that the one down there?
Markers
Yeah.
at 0490.
I just had the radio back in there,
049106.
Yep, confirm.
We've also got the encampment arsenal if you need any last minute.
Head over there. I'll move up. Raven 0, Raven 1. Are we ready?
Stay firm.
Mounted in here.
We're all right. Let's get on out of here. I gotta pick up our radio, so.
Alright, so, let's see.
Yeah, so if we're going to be at Raven 1 marker from here, we basically just need to head south by southeast, about 500 meters.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Basically just past landfill.
Yeah, just past landfill, cool. Good, Citadel, take 1.
Raj.
Then you, that guy.
Okay.
See, the reason why I asked for Jester to be MG is because I really wanted to do some dual MG shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just get just overwhelming power. Hey, how's the Minecraft been, August? I know you've been doing that. That's pretty cool.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have a dedicated server for it finally.
Yeah, that's nice. A couple people play on there, or what?
I think last night concurrently we had 8.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Warhorse, Raven 0.
This is Warhorse, send it.
Warhorse, once you're ready, go ahead and move to grid 051, break 104, and cut the camp in half. How copy?
Good copy. We are advancing.
Yeah, Citadel, hold up here. Perfect.
It's an ODA. It's the one that's northwest of military site.
Copy. I see.
I can see the wall.
Sending Warhorse up there. Should wait for their encounter.
Yeah, I think we got friendlies up there. Yeah, left along the wall. I think I see some friendly little name markers up there. So
Yeah.
I think our buddy's already pushed up ahead.
Copy.
You good just to catch up with them?
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
All right, moving.
Warhorse to Raven 0.
Raven 0, copy.
We have Blue 4 on our position as well. Currently static.
Yeah, I got eyes on movement.
Copy that. I guess just avoid shooting the blue 4.
Blue
We don't
4, right?
control them as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm seeing friendlies milling about front left.
Yeah. Alright, then let's cross it here.
All right,
Focus fire down the right. There we go, we got shots out.
Yep.
There's shots of the
Same
night.
with Warhorse.
It's gonna be towards the south. How far are we from our marker here?
I think we're, I don't know, maybe 50 meters from
Kinda
it.
close,
Front right.
yeah, about 50.
Raven 0, Raven 1.
Raven 0, copy.
We are approaching our waypoint, ready for engagement.
Copy. Once you've reached it, go ahead
Got
and
it.
breach the wall, get in there. We're at our waypoint as well.
Opening over here.
All
Got
right.
an opening? Alright. We'll go ahead and hit that. We'll make it I'll make it a bigger one.
All right, cool. Let's LDA so that he is some cover here.
Roger.
I'm gonna sit up on this track.
Yeah. MG back. And just walk through here.
Yeah, is it crouchable?
Yeah, we can just walk through.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Send it.
Game, please work with me.
Warhorse, Raven 0.
Send for Warhorse.
Warhorse, troops are internal. Watch your fire.
Good copy. Troops internal, watch and fire.
Here we go, that guy. Come on.
Hey, that MG is heavy, boss.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm with you.
All in?
Eight,
Alright.
800 rounds of fuck you.
Citadel, pull us down towards the back. We're gonna go around here.
All right, moving.
August last.
I got you right.
I got rear.
If we can, we'll do a echelon right, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on your left, Sit.
All right.
Not really an echelon at that point. That's good.
Hey, we're in crossfire, boss.
Yeah, I think those were for us.
Maybe we should just hide behind this berm, let them settle it.
Yeah, just get eyes on this MSR here.
Yeah, I'll watch to the left.
Yeah, okay.
Send traffic.
Raven 1, check your map. Once you're internal, start swinging towards the direction of that marker and start clearing buildings. We're holding on the Raven 0 mark. How copy?
Okay.
Copy. We are in direct fire of friendlies.
Copy. Warhorse, Raven 0.
Stunned it.
Go ahead and cease your fire inside the military site. We got that covered. Keep your eyes external.
Alright, boys,
How copy?
we got a warehouse to the southeast. We're gonna go ahead and clear that.
Alright.
I got good overwatch here. Do you want me holding?
Yeah, Citadel, go with August. You two can make
Raj,
approach.
moving.
We'll break it down once you're there.
Roger.
Hey, if you're too heavy, dude, you could drop something.
Guess I can drop 2 boxes.
I got you. Go ahead, take the warehouse 01.
I didn't hear you on radio.
You didn't?
Warhorse, Raven 2. This is Raven 0. I got a better idea for y'all.
38?
01, go ahead and take the warehouse.
Alright.
38?
Start pushing into the military base. Use Raven 2 to clear the
Yeah,
guard shack
38.
at the gate. We're holding
Go ahead, tell them
just
to take
outside
it.
the next warehouse.
You're there
Push
to
up
take the
to
warehouse.
there once that guard shack is clear. And I'm gonna have y'all hold cover internal, okay? Guard shack is clear.
Copy.
Copy, check map.
01, go ahead, take the warehouse.
Right.
Raven 2, this is Warhorse. We are moving in.
We got Blue 4 moving behind us, so if you hear something, it's just them.
Roger.
Please use radio when possible.
Raven 1-1, Raven 1-4, warehouse is clear.
Good copy, 1-4. Go ahead, pull it back to us. Negative, hold your pause.
I came from down the road.
Roger, holding.
That friendly shooting down here?
Yeah, that's Warhorse.
Yeah, might not be.
Send it.
One four, go ahead, start making your movements up towards the hill to your west.
Good copy.
Cross the MSR, get to the top of that hill.
Raj, will do.
Alright, once they're there, we'll probably just break it down, go towards them. I'm gonna get this radio down.
Raven 1, sit rep.
We are clearing out our side of the military base.
Copy, be advised, I'm moving Warhorse into position to cover your right-hand flank. We'll also be clearing in parallel to you. How copy?
Good copy.
Alright, let's go and break it down towards them.
Move it. Damn, it's a lot of bodies.
Wow. Alright, 01, keep bringing us south.
Roger, moving south.
Keep it at a slow pace.
Okay.
As of right now, nobody knows that we're here.
Looks like they were shooting into that guard shack. Not seeing anyone.
Alright, we'll be clearing this house here. I'm gonna try to get the radio down in there.
Raj.
Just be advised, friendlies were shooting at it earlier. Oh, contact front.
Neutralized. He's down.
Let's not get in there. It's getting hammered.
Yeah, we're not going in there.
They're currently suppressing that road. There was hostiles there before.
Hey, they have a door open in that garage. They want to send some explosives in there.
We can send some 40 mics in.
Yeah, I got plenty of it.
Raj, 40 mics. Go in.
Hey,
there.
friendlies.
Friendlies.
Only fire.
Yeah, front right, we got friendlies. Where were you about to send that?
The little shack off to our 12.
Oh, yeah, I can help
To
with
the
that.
south.
Trapper, what's the play on this building here? Oh wait,
we
disregard,
got friendlies going up
coming
there.
close.
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
Yep.
Just go ahead, focus fire towards our east side, good.
That's Raven 1, that's yours, go for it.
East.
Yeah, we're in crossfire right now.
Yeah, we don't gotta, they're already there.
Did you copy their transmission?
Negative.
They're giving it to us.
Raven 1, Raven 0.
Set traffic, Raven 0.
That building in front of you is yours, we'll cover you.
Confirm.
Do we want
Hey,
40
if
mics
nobody's in there right now, yeah, light that
I
bitch
see-
up with the 40 mics.
Yep. Sending. If he's in there, he ain't happy.
Couple more.
Roger
One
that,
more.
sending.
That was a good one.
Alright.
One more for the road.
He's extra dead.
Get us moving.
Super dead.
Moving.
Raj, moving.
Simo approach. You two stack up, get ready.
Raj, ready. Left side.
Alright, prep frag.
Frag ready.
This is gonna open away from me, so bounce it off the door. You ready?
Hey, open the door for you, that guy.
Swinging it.
Do it.
Frag.
Set
go
set.
Clear. Entering.
Hold on, wait.
We're good. That's not good. The fucking building collapsed. Holy shit. I did not know you can do that with just grenades. That's insane.
And that was the last of them, so end X. Stand by.
Note to self, you can bring down entire buildings with just grenades.
That is important information for the future.
That was completely
Oh.
flawless except for the last 30 seconds.
It crumbled. Wow.
Holy shit.
Is that what happened? The whole dang building came
Yeah,
down?
the whole
Yeah.
building came down.
We walk up there and y'all are buried.
All right. So I'm gonna move the encampment up to military site, the place we just took, and yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just do a thing where we just respawn out there. A lot easier than me trying to teleport everybody. Yeah, so let me just... Oh, Trapper's out there all alone.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
There.
But on the other hand, I'd rather
If you
have
need
that
Vix,
building
just
if we need
ask.
to
I'll just
defend it.
Yeah,
out for
initially
you
I
guys.
was thinking we could put a radio in there. Our squad would have.
Let's get this radio back
Speaking
up.
of, I'm gonna go get mine. I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have mine anymore actually.
All right.
Is fire bugged?
So he got annihilated. Now the map looks like that. Because they're insurgents, that control can't be destroyed. We have to knock out camps to disrupt it, but they won't get any points while it's there and we're on there, so at least that. So that's, I think, the end of Blue's turn. Yeah, it's going to be the start of Green's turn. Oh, hello.
Sorry.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14 and 8 is 22. They need 30 for a new camp. And I think what they're going to do is set up kind of a defensive position here. Actually, since I've got these coming in,
Oh, there's a sit button. How do you sit?
they're just going to drop all that there. And then turn it into troops, try to set up some kind of defense there.
Sorry, August. I didn't want to double mic. There is not a sit button in this camp. You can.
They're gonna
either
leave that there actually.
play a little
because
duck,
they
duck,
wanna try
goose.
to.
Go ahead where
They
I
might
was.
try to be sneaky beaky.
Yeah. It's like for the when you have when you are into base
Alrighty.
building.
Yeah, I think
you,
that's the
go show
insurgent
this.
turn for dusk. Now it is the nighttime turn for blue
That's
4.
the other ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. They're going to purchase another control and another troop, I think.
Habush, babush.
It's a BB sting, yeah?
Push you to there. Push you there.
What ammo do I need for the
Push you
L1
there.
or A1 ball?
And they're gonna, I think,
They are single-use
reinforce there and
weapons.
let's try to
So then,
shore
what
up the
is
line.
the
So yeah,
M8
that's the
21
nighttime turn for the AI part of the Blue 4. What do we want to do?
I believe.
Are we looking just to wait out the night, head out in the morning? Are we
You'll see,
looking
like,
to
2
make use of the night,
cylinders
bump around? What are you guys
in the-
thinking?
Clothing.
Real quick,
The
can I
2
hop in
cylinders
and where
is
do
the
you want me?
ammo.
Wouldn't it be the Heat L40?
Let me bring up the slot up screen. Click.
I think the Heat L40.
Polly, where would you like your
Okay,
man?
I'll
Click.
switch out then.
And then the backpack. there's like a special
We're down
2
one in
barrel
Raven Zero,
backpack.
so I'll steal them.
Okay.
It's not
Did
even a
Jester
backpack, it's
head
just
down to
rounds.
help out with Sauce?
It's ammo
Yep.
container.
Jester, you
that's
want
it.
to stay at
Okay.
Warhorse? Or you
Yeah,
want
like
to
you
go
can,
back?
it goes on your back.
And let me
But I
scoot
can't
you
carry
there.
my other equipment.
Oh,
if
can
I
you give
have
me
it.
a...
I don't know,
Correct.
you can put them in
Support
a
or
backpack.
AT?
I'm gonna say
What do you
AT.
The 84mm Maw Heat 651
Sid,
Sorry.
can you turn off radio supply costs for
Oh,
a
you
minute?
could,
I'm trying to
actually.
go grab my radio,
Oh.
but I
Yeah,
can't.
that was a
I'm
big
sorry,
outburst
I
to
forgot
set
to
it
turn
up.
that off. That
If
is
you
supposed
put
to
on
actually just
this
be.
big backpack, you could carry that fucking thing in there.
What's it called?
Am I?
And it really works with like medium backpacks
Yeah,
too.
there's
large
not like a
combat
specific
field
one
pack.
for radios. It's just the
You can
spawn
score
supply
up to
cost.
4 in the medium one.
I don't know.
Here it is. Respawn
Oh.
budget type
Backpack, is
unlimited.
it
You should be able just to
rucksack?
respawn. Try it.
No, a large,
I can't respawn with my
Field-
save loadout, but
large combat field pack.
You can use any
no, that's
Why
good.
not?
Thank you.
Okay, you get any backpack, fuck it.
It's
Okay.
saying not enough supplies. Don't sweat it. It's fine.
I picked the giantest one.
I got it.
Tell her how to do it, Owen. I don't know.
No, look at this thing though. For real,
Well,
what is in
I'll
there?
just do that then.
How many can you
Anyway,
even fit
as
in there?
for the map,
I have the radio pack in here also.
No way.
Yeah, and I have the medkit in here.
Yeah,
Backpack
we could just
exception.
wait out the night, go out in the morning, or
Maybe
if you
everyone
guys are
use the
feeling
backpack.
bold and daring, we could go for a nighttime assault on the suspected camp at Itu.
Always bold, always daring.
I would say, yeah, let's go. Let's go
like
blow
it.
up a little village.
All right. Yeah, give me just 1 minute for a quick bio, but what we'll do is we'll leave our friendlies behind to watch our 6. This will be a solo assault on a superior enemy force. It's going to be like 4.5 times our own size.
Numerically superior.
Numerically superior. Now, here's the thing about camps. When we attack them, we have to roll. There's some dice that get rolled. They get a bonus for every control marker. See those little chevrons that are in adjacent sectors? So they would get, 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus. So there's a really good chance that when we get in there and we blow it all up, that the camp isn't actually there and it gets to escape. But if they roll really poorly and we roll really well, it might actually be there, at which point we get to destroy it and set the insurgents back pretty significantly. So that's what's going on. Give me just a minute to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Smoke them if you got
Got a
it.
request? Could you get an
Yeah.
LAV in before you go bio?
Oh, yeah. So you can set
Is
it all
red
up.
the darkest
Yep,
flashlight
thank you.
color?
Any other Vicks you guys need?
Negative. It's not far.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't think Raven 1 is it.
Hey, Sauce,
Yeah.
Where
do
did
you think you can
go
load a
there?
bunch of flares into your
And
LAV?
I'll advance the clock in just a
we could,
sec.
but I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm not sure how night vision works in the LAV.
Yeah.
But
Your beat.
it works good, apparently.
None of the backpacks
I want to post
are
up at
letting me carry.
052-104. We have
So what are you
elevation
trying
there.
to do? Tell me what you.
We're going to be
I
at our
want to carry
best when we can
extra
just
heat
when
rounds
we don't have to worry
for
about
the
what's
wall.
close to us,
Correct.
and we can just rain fire
And
in.
if I
Right about here?
have a backpack, I can't put any of them
Different.
in there.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
easily
So
perfect.
it's slightly
something-
elevated
Correct.
at 45
so
meters.
the
AT goes down
only
at
way
20.
would be is if you put
We should have decent eyes.
like, do you
We'll
know the
just
tube
somewhere in
tube
that
backpack that
general
has like
vicinity
okay.
be roaming
But
So I
then
around.
I
think
have limited space
Yeah.
for like
Alright, you're
ammo.
wearing it,
I have
too.
no throwables.
Alright,
Okay,
so
are you putting anything in your
Yeah, I
shirts
take
and
the
pants?
flares,
Yeah.
What are you putting in
with
there?
you guys.
You're not wearing a vest currently.
Alright.
Is she
It
not?
won't let me
Oh.
wear a vest
All right,
with it.
Jester.
I tried.
Let's start transferring some more
Try to put a
ammo,
vest on
'cause
first,
this
then the
thing only
backpack?
starts with like 5 boxes.
It's
5 boxes.
What is that game you play, August?
Just two
Just-
breaths.
So we need more 762. My suggestions. Let's take the AP, the one that's all the way
I
on the right.
love you, man. You're so funny.
Alright, Owen, you got your launcher set up?
How many stars would you give it?
Oh, do you have your launcher set up?
Currently 3.
Yeah.
Alright, hey, Trapper and Nightfall.
Is that traffic?
I have returned.
I
Got it.
figure we'll move as
Anything
one
else
big
we
group.
need?
So Warhorse is gonna hold to our west.
I'll take
on
that as a
a,
no. Going in game.
Warhorse will be holding to our west on a hill, just providing fire support from there. He's got amazing sight lines, so I ain't messing with him. I figure we can move as one big group along this stream. Once we get close, we'll split off and try and get into an L shape around the village itself.
12 and 5. Let's get a couple more.
Okay. Yep.
Cost anything.
To these buildings here. Yeah.
If you'd like, I can have Owen provide long-range explosive support, and I can swap over to a medium MG and basically be a stationary position about where the icons currently are to cover everything south of that secondary point.
Nice, good job.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
You can put a suppressor on your rifle.
So if
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that
Take
actually.
The A2
And
bird
then I
cage flash
figure
fighter off, and then you can
I'll
attach
swing
the
Raven 0 around. I need to get eyes on it first, but I figure we might go somewhere over here. It's further away, but we should have good line of sight. And more importantly, cover. I think we'll just have to play it by ear once we get
Darling, can
to
you come here with the freaking
those first houses. I just need to get a view of the area first.
You know, why don't we just have Raven 2 go more east, and since Raven 0 and Raven 1, since we have the numbers, we're going to actually assault. They can still provide that long-range support, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking is we can set Raven 2 up somewhere in this field, or somewhere adjacent to this field. I know it's more or less the same sightline as Warhorse, but more gun boom.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Do we have an anticipation as to where in this block the camp is likely to be?
I'm assuming it's going to be over here. That's kind of why I'm orienting ourselves more east. But,
in which case, if I could make a suggestion to put Raven 2... Of course, I gotta set up a frickin' marker for it.
Here.
There.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, alright.
That way I can cover. That way we can cover an arc of basically west and south.
Yep.
Alright, the thing is, once we move in, you're not really going to be able to do anything. Are you good with that?
He could retake our position.
Yeah, true. He'll still be shooting over our heads, though.
Set and ready.
Actually, if anything, once we move there, we can shift them south.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on them discussing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We could shift Warhorse down the MSR and him south simultaneously.
Yeah. Completely reverse the L shape.
I don't know about Warhorse. Either way, you figure it out. Raven 1's good to go. We're good on plan.
Scenario's
Zero,
set.
we good?
Let me know when you're ready.
Alright. I think Raven 2 knows what we're doing.
Set.
I want to get a radio.
Sid, is this a...
Alright,
are we taking a ride on the magic fucking dragon, or are we driving?
No, we'll have to walk, I think.
It's
we're
like
basically gonna
500 meters.
walk a little bit southeast.
Yeah, take a look at the map, man. Take a look at the map.
Hobbiting, yep.
One's another
If you
rifle
see where we
squad.
are
It's only
on the
300
map,
meters.
And then Warhorse
We're basically going to be
Yeah, so
covering
take a look at the map. We're at
south of
military
that
site,
and west
right?
of that.
No, I see it.
Yeah.
Copy. South and west of the objective.
So I mean,
South and
you
west
tell
of our
me what you
marker
need,
on
but I don't think we need a
that
vehicle just for
crossroads.
transport.
No, we definitely don't.
Yeah, I'd rather have us hope it.
We're out.
If you got any
We're
concentration,
going to be
Raven zero,
basically
everyone here?
responsible for long-range fire support.
1, 2,
762.
Copy.
Just
where's
infantry,
Opera? There's
always
Opera.
should
Alright.
be preferable,
Let's do it.
but I figure we kind of want to knock out as many as we can, as fast as we can.
Alright, ready to move?
Whenever
You
y'all
want us
are
in
ready,
that
step
water?
off.
Alright, Warhorse is in position.
Yeah. He wants us going downside along the river.
Do you guys have night vision, by the way?
The timer has
Oh,
begun.
shit. Got night vision.
Cliff, do you want to go run and grab some night vision?
Night vision, night vision, night vision, night vision.
Too fat to be running this much.
I feel that.
Differentiates from like Arma 3 and stuff.
From the player perspective, it's
Hey, Citadel, how much do you weigh right now?
49, but I'm carrying extra on
Copy.
purpose.
Yeah, I got you.
there it is.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna ditch that since we're not using it. 46.
Hey, should we just boom through this fucking thing?
It's gonna draw a lot of attention. I think I'll just find a way through.
Alright.
Does this have the barbed wire on it? Can we jump it?
Entre, please.
And that guy just jumps over it instead.
Oh, alright then.
They're already sending it.
fucking terrifying.
Hey, kind of pull us more towards the left here, August. We want to be with Raven Zero, really.
I don't know why, but this night vision strains my eyes.
Yeah, we're probably not going to be using it for much longer, brother.
Thank you.
I got a little fun little announcement I think I'm ready for at the end of the night.
So
Nice.
what's our target?
So we have a. I should have clarified this. So along the MSR, there's going to be a little village called a tube.
Okay.
We're going to be assaulting that village, taking control over it. In this time, us and Raven Zero are the assault team, so we're going to let Raven 2 get some eyes on, get some long-range engagement, and Warhorse set up their position on the MSR to cover us.
Understood. I have eyes on our Raven 1 building point, toward the right south, 100 meters out.
Okay, seems like fella's already made a move. We are good to go.
Raj, using the water feature.
Hey, firm.
We'll be on
Roger
the
that,
right
moving
side
out.
of it. You'll stay left.
You're going to the right side. All right, August, you heard that?
Do what?
Stay on the left-hand side.
Roger that, staying left.
Hey, Trapper, you hear all that noise?
Hey, firm.
That's STF laying the hate right there.
Yeah.
That's not some ambient bullshit.
Hostiles direct left.
Saw friendlies out there.
Let's
Hey, hold
PID.
pause, Raven 1.
I've got friendlies out by the house. I'm not seeing hostiles. We might be catching strays from the crossfire.
Roger that.
I think they're in the tree line.
I got hostiles out in that field. Raven 1, if you guys want to push in and clear that building, we'll cover you.
Looks like Night Fox and Owen are out there, so
Oh, August is moving down.
Should be clear getting there.
they might be taking rounds. That might be what we're hearing.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try to get some of the fire off of them. Let's make a move.
Enemy straight in front of me.
Yeah, Raven
Yeah,
0,
we're
we're gonna
running
hold
south.
here.
I'm engaging him now.
Hey, so we have 0 flares on us now?
I didn't bring any.
We got night vision, yeah. Yeah, okay.
LDA, LDA.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to bring any.
Roger.
LDA.
Just track that, Raven
Hey,
0,
ready to punch out.
Yeah, move it, move it.
Moving. Got left.
Got right. Go,
Nice,
go,
man.
Whoa.
Moving.
Integrated.
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking this building to our left.
Roger that, moving left.
Double time, fellas.
All right, watch your right. We
Out
got
of the fence.
hostiles out to our right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Audible.
Raven
Left.
2 is on pause and can begin suppressive fire.
Hey, get us in that building. Come on. We're good.
moving.
On you.
Raj, moving up.
Alright, we're all in Sexit.
Roger that, make an entry.
Excuse me.
Eyeing. Clear, make an entry. Take the next door. Short
All right,
road,
watch an
back to clear.
external. Watch an external.
With you.
Stairwell. I'm gonna be holding stairwell.
Raj, moving past.
With you. Set that guy.
Moving up.
Raj, stay. Last room.
Throwing door.
First deck clear,
Yep.
first deck clear.
All right, moving up to the second.
Eagles up here. Second deck clear.
Oh, Raj.
Roger that. Structure clear.
Dark as fuck.
Alright, take a minute, see what you can see. Get ready for another assault.
Roger that.
Very nice.
Gotta lighten the mood, you know?
Those are RPGs.
I don't like.
Should be friendly. That's what Raven 2's over there doing.
Oh yeah, they're slinging. Oh, looks like a contact out there. Might try to pick him off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was that garage structure clear?
Negative, unclear. But enemies outside of it were taken down. We can go clear if you want.
Not with you.
No, it should be fine.
Nah, I think he got away.
No, I shot him dead.
Well, at least the guy I was shooting at, I don't see him. He ain't laying where I shot him, so maybe I only wounded him.
Okay, so I really don't know how we were supposed to assault this.
From this position, yeah, no idea. Fucking open as shit.
Or we can move down that water feature of that little pond. To our south.
To our southwest?
Yeah, we're moving across.
We'll also be crossing.
Yeah, that's what we're crossing. Where's Warhorse?
Yeah, this seems like a job for Warhorse. To our position.
Yeah, we have enemies front.
Oh shit, they're crossing the field.
Hey Trapper, my radio's down, it's giving me issues. Y'all hold here, provide cover, we're gonna push up along the stream, okay?
Good copy, yeah, we got a lot here, we're good.
Okay.
There's like no good windows.
Hey, this one's decent. You want it?
Make sure you have
Yeah.
Warhorse.
I'll take it.
Yeah, get that machine gun up there. I'll look for a different one.
Got you, good. Good copy. Alright fellas, we got a lot to see here, that's a lot of work to cover. Did you have a good, what was the line of sight upstairs, that guy? Were you good up there?
It has elevation, but limited on angle of visibility.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not amazing up here.
Okay.
I'm honestly fighting my gun just as much as I'm fighting these guys.
Yeah, it's not amazing up here.
Not actually seeing something, just shooting at some movement. I'll let you know if there's anything developing. I'm gonna try to send a GL right toward that.
Are those hostiles in the field?
Alright, I don't think it was anything.
Sorry, August, if you want to go back up there, feel free.
No, you're good.
A guy? Yeah, that's a guy. Okay, he's dead. He is definitely dead. He is fucking minced.
I got the radio up near the pond that we were just at, so you're just going to be a little bit downstream from there.
Understood.
Here, want the window?
That sounds close.
Same way.
I think we're getting shot at.
Not hearing anything hitting the house.
I sworn I saw yellow tracers come from this direction.
Shooting's eased up.
He stopped shooting. I think he's scared.
Raven 2, this is Raven 0.
This is Raven 2, go ahead.
Check map, move towards marked location.
A-firm, moving towards marked location.
Good copy.
Hey, so Citadel, has it always been with the resupply pack you had to be
Raven
near
1,
supplies?
this is 0.
No. That's
Okay, so that's
from
new.
1.3. Yeah.
Okay, great. Fucking great.
Raven 1, this is 0.
I'll get it.
0, this is Raven 1, go ahead.
You are good to move to our pause, and then we will commence assault when both elements are set.
Raj, you want Raven 1 to move to your position, preemptive to an assault.
Affirm, good copy.
Copy. Wilco, out.
Alright, they should be... Yeah, I did. My bad, dude. Thank you. They should be west of our location now. We'll pull it out from the front of the house.
Roger that.
Where's my boy, that guy? There he is.
Hello.
Holla holla.
Ready?
Yep.
Try to roll. Go ahead, move past me.
Yeah. A friendly or enemy out there?
That's funny. The fence is open right next to it, and you guys all jumped
we
over.
pulled the Bugs Bunny.
4 horse, this is Raven 0, how copy?
Ooh, are we gonna jump across this field?
Negative, no, we're not. Pull it back towards the street back here.
Good copy.
I don't even know where they're at.
7 4 horse.
I think they're in this direction.
Sit rep. Great. We've done some good work up here. Just hanging out, scanning for targets.
August last.
Alright, good copy. Raven 0 copies all.
If they're at the map markers, they're actually down by that clump of trees.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't physically see them though.
Water feature time.
Okay, so before I fucking walk us into death, does anyone know where our friendlies are? Raven 0.
Here, let's ask them. 1 sec.
Correct.
Raven 0, Raven 1.
Go ahead, send traffic.
We're making our move down this water feature. Before we go much further, just wanted to confirm your location.
Map markers up to date, directly down the stream from your current pause.
Raj, we'll be coming up from your north. Out.
Be
Thank you,
advised on
Citadel.
approach, possible contact from the east. Far.
God, that's terrifying.
Which was a little louder.
Raven 0, this is Raven 2.
Eagles, Eagles?
Go for 0.
Check map, would like to move to circled location.
We're here.
Just one artillery
the
round.
whole-
Just one artillery round.
What's your current pause?
Current pause is 057100, keypad 3.
A firm, good to move. We'll hold position till you're set. Advise.
A firm.
Hopefully Polly's cool with that. Polly's AFK for a second.
Alright, what's the play?
No fucking clue. Wasn't
Okay.
filled in.
So the next thing here is we assault the town. We're going to allow Raven 2... Wait.
We're taking E2.
We're taking E2. A firm.
Alright, I'm good. Alright. I'll wait for Raven 2 to get in position. Let's just hold here for now.
A firm.
I feel like we're gonna get in town and it's just gonna be bodies everywhere.
Sorry about that. I'm back. All right, Raven 1.
Raven 2 is moving up to circled location on map. Raven 1 is in our trunk.
Copy that. Raven 1, swing off to our right. Check this building. We'll cover you from here. How copy?
Raj.
Got it.
Raven 2, this is... Correction, Raven 0, this is 2.
Send traffic.
On pause.
A firm, Raven 1 is moving. We should be commencing assault here momentarily.
I fucking hate this.
Yep, I am not hanging out here.
Do we want to jump the fence or?
I say we stay on the not dangerous side of the house as much as possible.
We'll need to jump the fence then, because this is the road.
Oh, okay. We can probably smoke it.
I mean, there's 30mm going flying through there, so
Up and over. We're good.
I don't really want to tempt, you know?
I mean, either way, I got the moonlight on my dick. Yeah, let's get a smoke front. Just give me one.
Roger,
Smoke
you got it.
ready. Oh, August got it.
Citadel, you got one popped?
Nope, I held it.
Okay.
Smoke is active.
Alright, August, go ahead, pass me and get us in.
Raj, moving in. Make an entry. Bathroom clear, short left.
Yep.
Holding stairs.
Check them all.
With you.
Swinging it.
Raven 2, this is 0.
This is 2, go ahead.
How's your sight lines from there?
They're a little bit short, but we can see everything on this side of the village.
That guy.
Are we clear?
Going upper.
First deck clear. We're checking second.
How is your view on the south side?
Sorry.
With 10 seconds of prep, it can be very good.
Clear.
Alright, A firm.
Clear. Second deck clear, structural clear.
Second deck, what's your sight line?
Stand by.
Dog shit. I can tell you that.
Copy.
Yeah.
Alright, so we probably just keep moving along then.
Yeah.
We could let Raven 1 go ahead and take some, Raven 0 take the next.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
And we move like bilaterally.
Raven 0, Raven 1.
Send traffic.
Raven 1 is in position. Go ahead and take the next building.
Okay, thank you.
Good copy, Raven 0 is moving.
Yep, go for it.
Raven 2,
we'll
this
move
is
like a
0.
ladder.
Be advised while eyes on friendlies moving to target location 2.
Eyes on friendlies moving.
Would that be successive bounding?
Yeah.
Yeah, successive.
Successive, cool. The names always got confused.
Dude, that always confused me actually.
I always just called it like stutter and walking. Like it's just so much easier to visualize.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, stutter step and walking. No sense in making it super technical. Uh-oh. We got 20 seconds left.
Oh, 20 seconds?
I think they might repulse us, boys. Yeah. Stand by.
Not bad, fellas.
And that's time. Hold what you got. Oh, the enemy still holds it too, so I think we are repulsed. I think that is a mission failed. Turn off your NVGs. Stand by for daylight.
Ugh.
Sorry, turn that fire back on, please.
God help me, I'm stuck in limbo.
It's a bit cold.
Thank you. It's a little fucking chilly.
I'm really cold, guys.
It's
I gotta.
on for you guys?
Yeah,
I gotta
fire's
warm
on.
up.
Yeah, he's wow.
Are we respawning somewhere?
Yeah, you can respawn at the camp.
Copy.
All right, so that was our first fail. Let's discuss what happened and what we can do better or different next time. I'll get the scenario set up while we're talking.
I think it was just a case of us not being aggressive enough. I was having radio troubles halfway through that, so every transmission took like twice as long as it should have.
Once you put your backpack radio down, your primary one stopped working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to fix that, you just pick your backpack radio back up and drop it again, and it resets. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, it happened too late for me to double back for it.
How do you sit down?
I gotcha. Just always good to,
See something that says
just as a
later,
workaround, always check to make sure your
and then it's
comms are working
interact.
when you put your backpack
Click
down.
here.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Alrighty. So we attempted a midnight attack. While we didn't take excessive casualties, we were repulsed. So we're kind of back where we were. We did manage, though, to knock out at least one token's worth of insurgents. So they got to replace those at the start of their next turn. And that is the situation at the end of Blue Fortnite. And then let's go with Op Fortnite. I think things are about to get a little uglier. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw a little
Citadel,
tidbit
which means
while
1, 2, 3.
Citadel
They
is
can
doing
afford
his thing. The plan
another
was great
encampment.
from what I was seeing what was happening. If Raven 1 and Raven 2 moved in on those simultaneously, I think we would have had it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think they're going to be
Yeah.
sneaky beaky.
But the plan
No,
itself
that's
was,
actually a big
was
risk.
pretty good.
I don't want them to do that.
Yeah.
Nah, fortune favors the bold.
Y'all
So
gotta
what they're
kill more
doing
people.
is they're going to open up a
Killed the
camp
fuckload of people.
right on our
Dude,
flank.
I mowed down at least 100 dudes.
What you do best.
And they're going to try to
This game's so fucking
at this.
easy.
Yeah, and they're going to convert. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to convert 3 of those.
If I lay
into
on the fire,
troops.
will it kill me?
No.
Try it. No, let him
I
try
don't
it.
even see fire on. I think mine's reversed. That's how bugged this
Oh
shit
wow, yeah, it does nothing.
Then
Well, you're
that hot ass,
smoking
though.
hot, Jester.
Oh,
I love-
thanks.
they're also going to
You're
convert
Mm.
that,
My fire.
I'd be
At the fourth
okay if
camp.
you wanted to.
and they're
I'm
going
down for switching
to
Yeah,
team
do we,
compositions.
Get some liar, dude. My pants are on fire.
August, what would you want to swap up?
No, I remember Citadel talking about it earlier, and we've had
Yeah,
like 2 or
okay.
3
That's
rounds.
the end of the insurgent nighttime turn.
Yeah, I figure this is working pretty well, so.
Start of day 2. We get 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay,
we get
9
8.
Fox.
Total
Okay.
of
Fox is
9.
off point, but
I think I'll just keep
I mean, if y'all want to swap over to just being like a machine
pumping
gun
out
team,
troops and
Yeah, if you
control.
want to be an
It's kinda
MG
hard to go
team.
wrong.
I would like another MG unit on my squad. I wanted to set something up for it.
Yeah, just a heavy weapon
Yeah.
squad would be
And
good, I think.
hey, Sit, do you think we could get that reorg screen up? It sounds like we want to take another look at it.
yeah. Thank you for asking. Let me. Bam! There we go.
All right. So Night Fox Owens, you guys were saying that the AT team wasn't very effective.
Well, it's just that we don't have much in the way of AT targets. I think that if we just reclass for having a GPMG and maybe a DMR, we can provide assistance against the targets we're actually encountering.
Dude, yeah. If we're attacking, I'll give you all a Jeep. You can stuff a metric fuckload of ammo in there, and yeah.
Works for me.
There's a mortar support. Just throwing that out there.
And that was the other thing I was going to suggest. If you guys
Oh.
are looking to be like a static team, maybe take a construction truck rather than a transport truck, and you can even set up a mortar or a machine gun nest or just something like that to augment your fighting power. Just a thought.
Don't have to twist my arm twice.
Owens, you down with that?
Yeah, they're like machine gun nest.
All right.
Big old
How's
thumbs up.
how's the LAV working out for you guys, Sauce and Jester?
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially that last one, because that's perfect range for us, like 500 meters. We're
Okay.
just mowing dudes down.
Alrighty.
Not
Polly,
gonna
do
lie,
you?
though. Sorry.
I was gonna just ask Polly. Do you think using LAV as a bit of a battle taxi to help us cross some of those open fields would have been worth it, or do you think they're better suited just on Overwatch?
Honestly, in that situation, I figure once we had Raven 2 set up, it may have been wise to use him as a battle taxi to push up directly to those buildings, get up close, start clearing them. But beyond that, I kind of did like him on Overwatch more.
Yeah. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. So.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
All right then. So, any other changes we want to make? Anybody getting tired and need to swap out, like leaders, anything like that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sid, if you want to, you can take over section lead.
I can give it a. I can jump in, brother.
Go ahead. Can I continue to carry the radio backpack though?
Good check.
Yeah, actually, I would prefer if you did. So that works out really well.
You down to drive for this section?
I'll take you as my 2IC if I get put down or I'm out of the fight or I'm just unavailable. Could use your help. Alrighty then. So with all that handled, I think I'm gonna get back into setting up the scenario. So give me just a minute here, but what is it that we are looking to accomplish with our turn?
Engine off for right now.
I'd almost say we try and... actually...
We could try to dislodge that camp to our east. Because it's isolated, it'll be a lot easier to destroy. Or we can try to break up that brewing attack from our south. Especially since there's nothing stopping the insurgents from going from Itup to the northwest there and punching a hole in our line there. So
there's a lot of troops to our east.
There's a lot of troops to our east. They amassed quite a little force there.
We will lose at least one position. The question is, which one do we lose on their counterattack? If we attack their easternmost base, then we can potentially reduce them, even if we can't take the position. But really, to be successful, we would need to probably hit it with most of our units, not just ourselves. And then, let's see, we've already put stuff down, so we can't reinforce into that vulnerable midwestern one. If we could move the one from...
We can get one more troop and then just kind of do a little bump everybody down the line. So we can do that.
Yeah, if we could do that, I would put 2 units into that middle western one. Yeah. And the one north of 2, or the one between 1 and 2. That makes sense.
Here?
That one. Yeah, that one. I'd move that guy south.
Right here?
Yep. And the one that was in there previously south, just so we can have 3 against their 3 in that Midwest.
Oh, I see.
Then, yeah.
Just kind of shore up our front line.
Yeah, it's maybe putting too many eggs in, or all the eggs up front, and then if we take what we've got and go east with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think we should at the very least be able to reduce the total number of units they've got there and hopefully remain sufficiently intact afterwards that we can repel the inevitable invasion from the south.
My suggestion is that this unit moves south and then we alone attack east and just, if nothing else, thin them out so that there's not quite so many. Kind of a spoiling attack.
Well, we would be able to... Okay, if they even take that 2 spot, right? Like that, yes. Even if they take that, we could then just re-attack them from the east.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah, in theory, we'd be able to give it up, sacrifice
or
that spot.
If it costs us too many, if these guys get all beat up from doing that, then it would just be us or something. So just throwing it out there.
I like spoil attack a bunch.
Yeah. Because then their only options are to either start moving those troops around, reroute them, especially with this 3 here. They're not going to want to leave their camp exposed. Or, yeah, and if we can unilaterally just thin them out and leave this as like a big bulwark while we continue to build up and backfill, I think we might have a better chance. So, what do you guys think?
Okay.
I mean, it all comes down to the fighting, so.
Yeah.
And so far, we've been very good with fighting tonight.
So then if that's the case, what we're going to do is we're going to have us on our own try to thin them out. We'll have these guys hold and just defend because they'll get the mechanical advantage for defending. These guys here are also going to hold since they can't really move anymore. And, force them to either punch through our reinforced lines or go around it a little bit, which will give us time to reinforce it more. So then, I will set up our attack from military base east into whatever that place is. Stand by.
So basically, all we're doing is just going to be raising hail.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Hey,
hey,
Sauce
Polly.
Chester.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sorry.
Do you want me to see if we can't convince Citadel to get us a mortar, and I can just more or less continually drop mortar rounds on them pretty much from here?
I'll just drop you a construction truck.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna ask.
You can just build it yourself.
I was gonna ask our LAV guys because we're going to be moving into a forest, so either I can sit you all on the coastline, like up here, and you probably won't see much, or y'all can swap to something different just for this round.
What's the Gurdref of the camp that we're attacking?
Hey, Nightbot.
It should be around here about in the forest, 058105.
I like what you were thinking. Get up to the coast, and then see what we can do from there.
All right, I'm not gonna give y'all infantry support. I'm gonna just rely on your range.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
To operate mobile mortar.
I think we've got the supplies turned off though.
Oh, and then Raven 2, you guys are gonna set up as a mortar.
Have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. We're gonna figure out the supply issue and whether or not if those are on or off.
If you just set it up right next to this camp, it should mooch off of that supply.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Engineering truck's already up, Night Fox. It's
right.
back
so
left
y'all are
of
mortar.
the LAV.
Thanks, Sauce.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, so
awesome.
We're gonna put it here. It's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 meters. Plenty of time on that, so we should be good to go.
Good to go.
Okay.
Owen, do you want to attach on a different unit so that you're not just sitting here?
Yeah, I can do that. You just doing mortars?
If you're doing mortar, it is a two-man job, I would say.
I could defend, yeah.
Well, we're not likely going to be attacked here, but actually, if you went up there and had the designated role of being the JTAC,
dude, holy shit, yeah.
I'm gonna be mad slow though. I think I'm 80 kgs.
Well, so what I would do is I would drop down to just an M4 and a pair of binoculars, more or less, just so that you can call in the mortar rounds where I need to get them.
Okay, so Trapper, I figure our plan of action will, we're leaving a team here as a mortar. We're sending Warhorse up to our north to just kind of cover what they can on the beach. We will probably just move in a line into this forest and honestly play it by ear. I don't have much of a plan for this other than we got to get in there and see what we're looking at.
Why don't we have? Why can't Warhorse come in from the south?
They're not going to be seeing anything. That's the problem.
I've got magnified optics and that's it. So we're not great up close. Plus we've got the height difference.
Yeah, I'd rather send them out afar where we don't need infantry support for them. Worst case scenario, we can push them up towards us and move.
Can I make a suggestion?
If we have them at the yeah.
So since we do have mortars and they're obviously players operating them, we could do a creeping barrage as we assault through.
Yeah, maybe. I want to see what kind of contact we get first off. If it's necessary, we will totally do it. On the other hand, I don't think we have a lot of experience with mortars, so Grain of salt.
Alright, back us up.
Wait, but what if we put the warhorse stopping them from getting reinforcements? Like from that...
That's the thing. They're not really getting reinforcements here. So,
okay,
I mean, realistically, I'd set them up walking south,
true.
but they're not really...
Yeah, this is like an isolated army right now.
Yeah, so we're probably looking at maybe a platoon of guys sitting in this forest.
All right, boys. Let's do this.
Okay. Make sure you got your stuff.
You can make a group.
Bolly, what do you need from us?
So Raven 1 and Raven 0 will be moving out to the east on foot, basically just in a big old line.
Raj, just squeeze him, push him into the sea.
Say again?
Yep, we've got Warhorse to our north, just covering where they can, and then we've got the mortar where we need it. So.
All right, we'll probably run that water feature out and kind of just skip around up to the northern half of the AO.
All right, let me
all right.
Alrighty then.
And then we can kind of hug the tree line to the south.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty then.
We good to move?
Timer is begun.
Alright, driver.
Go for it, gamers.
Back.
Raven 0 with me.
Raven 1 on me, boys.
Cheeky.
0. Yeah, tag along with me.
I got that guy. I got all guys. Where's my boy Trapper?
Trapper! Medkit, sorry.
All right, you boys got your shit, weapons, ammo.
Confirm. Yeah,
all right, so
checks.
basic plan is we're gonna run the water feature out to the east of military site and work our way basically on the northern half of the AO. We're expecting heavy resistance, so just bring your A game, lots of ammo. Any questions?
I got 800 rounds.
All right, radio. Just keep the backpack radio with you. You said you had a backpack radio.
Confirm.
You have a backpack radio?
Yep.
Is it in the pack?
Yep.
Oh, that's badass. All right, let's get on the move.
Yeah.
We're gonna go east. Right, east. Yep.
The great part is I can carry like 2 more boxes, and like I'm still pretty good weight.
Well, that's handy.
I want to pull your weapon out.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake before. Kind of awkward running into battle with just your hands.
Is there no exit over here?
I can make one, boss.
All the way at the corner, you can jump over.
All right.
I got a GL poly. If you want to hold up, I can just boom it.
No, please don't.
There it is.
Actually, I don't know if these ones are destructible with small.
Fucking literally unplayable.
So, how long is our time on target?
We have 17 minutes and 50 seconds to kill as many FIA as we can.
So every round is 20?
Yeah, every round is 20.
Copy.
And yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
All right. Now that we are outside of the fence, let's get organized. Trapper, I'm going to have you on point. Take us east by northeast. We're looking for that water feature, and we want to hug that to our left, handrail it on our left.
Copy.
Yeah, perfect. Yep, maintain that bearing. Kicking you in the butt. Good to go.
Is that a water feature? Yep.
Yeah, there should be. Just keep going. We'll run into it eventually.
Eyes on.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, just handrail it to our left. You don't have to go down to it. Trap. Yeah, you can stay up a little higher.
It's just so pretty, man.
Yeah, we're just looking to handrail it.
Raven 1, Raven 0.
Go ahead, sir.
Be advised, you guys have contact on your, in the direction you're moving. Maybe 100 meters from you.
Raj, thanks.
I got no eyes on. A lot of brush.
Alright, gun line, or battle line. Oh, I can see Click up ahead.
Yeah, we got Eagle Star, right?
Alright then, let's head up to the edge of this interior tree line.
Howdy, Click.
Citadel. Hey, that guy.
Yo.
Hey.
Direct front of me, down by the rocks, by the river.
Alright.
By the rocks, by the river.
Yeah, it sounds like we got hostiles down near the rocks ahead of us. So let's get a battle line on me. We're gonna orient in their direction and press.
Trapper?
Yeah.
Come on up, brother.
Sounds like
Nice,
Warhorse
slow
is
advance,
engaging.
boys. We're looking for threats. Oh, I see them. They're moving down by the water. I'm gonna frag it. Frag out north.
August, get down.
Good effect from that explosion. Assume that was a mortar.
Seen. One's dead. One left. One ran to the left.
Hey, you're taking a lot of fire.
I got him suppressed.
Trapper, August, hook left, run that water feature, try to dig them out.
Orders ready for tasking. Just
By
drop
the bridge.
Point on the map.
Hey, short controlled bursts, brother. Short controlled bursts. Conserve that ammo a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Fucking see this fuck. Reloading.
Alright, slow it
I got
down, brother. Oh, we got
one
a
on the
runner.
right. Got 500 rounds.
Alright, yeah, slow it down, man. We got a lot of FIA to kill.
Mortars ready to go.
Ammo might be cheap, but not that cheap. Here, you know what?
Hey, August, are you in a good position to take cover if we try to drop more? Never mind.
Hey, firm, yeah.
No, I think we're too close. Go ahead and just get their attention. That guy and I'll roll him up from the right.
Okay, let's rotate right on him. Let's not go towards him. Let's get back this way. Come on, that guy.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, let's let them worry about that.
There's actually enemies to our right here. Lots of shooting to our south.
Raven 0 copies.
We've got excellent eyes on north side of...
August, Trapper, I can't see anything else. You guys are probably going to start pushing towards that little bridge.
Warhorse has excellent visibility on north side of Target Ridge.
Copy that. Maintain position. If you see anyone who is enemy, well, blow them the fuck up.
Yep, just consider it for movement.
Trapper, once that area down there is clear, go ahead, deploy the radio, and catch back up with us.
They really need to be calling in some mortars on all that.
I know. At least Warhorse.
Hey, Warhorse, Raven 1.
Send it.
Are you guys in a good position to start calling in mortars? You might have the best viz.
To a degree, but it is target sparse right now. Got eyes on a fire, but that's about it.
Raj.
Raven 2, Raven 0. Ready to copy. Request fire mission. Grid 059. Break 105. Keypad 5. 4 rounds. HE. How copy?
Good copy. Rounds out.
Is that good elevation in that direction?
Yeah, come on up.
What was that?
It's good elevation in that direction.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Sid, I got a radio problem. It said limit reach for this group.
Oh, because we already have a radio down.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we'll tell you what. I will make a new group. Watch this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
New group.
Raven 1, Raven 0, sit rep. Sorry, scratch that. Pause rep.
Stand by 1. Stand by 1, boss.
All right.
You can still hover over the invisible marker and see your position.
Yeah.
Raven 0, Raven 1, ready with pause rep.
Did that go out on the right channel?
I didn't see.
Raven 0, Raven 1, ready with pause rep.
Raven 0, copy.
Pause rep is as follows: 0, 5, 7, mark, 1, 0, 6. Oriented southeast, on task.
Copy that. I've updated the map markers with our position. We got mortars coming in just to our east.
Well, we need to put a friendly
Raj, do you need us to hold?
Negative. Y'all are good to push wherever y'all are, y'all are good to push along the side of that ridge, sir.
Raj, continuing task, out.
All right, so... Did you get the
3
radio
rounds
down?
out.
Radio's down now.
Alrighty then.
Hey,
We are
boss,
going to orient... What?
Just to be so you're aware, Warhorse was shooting over us at the top of our ridge.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was there. So we're going to orient south. We're going to move about 100 meters south, and then we're going to turn east. So really, actually, screw it. Let's just turn southeast. So about 100 meters southeast.
You want a double time?
No.
Got it. What's time on
So,
Raven 2, good effect.
So orient southeast. Trapper out. Let's go.
That guy last.
Trapper, birds just took off from your front. Get your weapon up. Alright, you're pretty good there, man. Find some good cover.
I got eyes on friendlies to our right.
Yep. Alright.
Raven 1, hold what you got. Find some cover.
Hey, we got something on fire in front of us, Citadel. Truck or something.
Raven 1, Raven 0.
Good.
I've updated your map markers. Can y'all push east to that position?
Raj, on it, out.
That's going to be to our northeast. So, orient northeast.
Are we keeping a gun line?
No, just break formation. It's all good. We're in really close terrain.
I got eyes on enemy.
Okay.
Are we weapons hot?
Towards them.
Well, that's the
What do you want
camp.
me to do here?
I got no eyes.
Okay, he would be direct east.
Okay. Yeah.
So as long as you got your eyes that way, you should be alright.
You still got him, or did he run off?
I got him.
Fuck.
This is Warhorse to Raven 0.
Raven 0 copies, send traffic.
He's still there?
He's there.
The portions of the north face we can see are clear up to the camp.
Valley 1.
Okay. Alright, as long as that guy improved the cover.
Copy.
Cover.
I'm gonna leave it to your discretion whether you want to reposition yourselves or not.
Trapper,
I can't
August,
really think
fall
of
back.
any better
I got eyes
position
on
to put
2
y'all in.
1 anti-tank.
Trapper, August, fall back. You're out of position.
So, yeah.
Alright, that guy, you still got him?
No, I think we're going to stay
Lost
here.
him.
Just we've got eyes on your position. I can send tracers to where we see the
I'll
fire
call in
at the
orders
camp.
on it.
Looks like it's clear for rapid movement.
I got eyes on
Copy
times
that.
2 target.
Alright. I'm gonna call in
Sending
some orders on it.
tracers.
Raven 2, Raven 1, fire mission.
Send it.
Grid ref 0, Fife, Niner, Mark 1, 0, Fife, keypad 7, break. Got infantry in the woods, requesting HE ×3. Nearest friendly is about 75 meters to the west.
Raven 1, you got a friendly coming in from the west. A-firm, good copy.
Alright, improve your cover, guys.
I think I'm in a decent spot.
Alright, cool.
Like I said, I got eyes on 2, holding fire.
Yeah, the moment that mortar hits, you're good to open up.
Copy.
Yeah, we were basically in enfilade to them, so if we opened up there, we would have all just gotten cooked.
Oh, it needs to pull back.
What?
He's just...
What?
I saw one run into the camp.
Yeah, we have a friendly danger close to the fire mission.
Oh shit, really? Okay, hang on.
Raven 2, Raven 1, hold fire. I say again, hold fire. We have friendlies too close to the target area. How copy?
Good copy, holding fire.
Raven 2, Raven 0, fire mission.
Send it.
Alright guys, peel left.
Grid
let's,
0,
let's,
5,
over there.
Niner, break. 1, 0, 4, keypad, Niner. 4 rounds, HE. Enemies in the open.
Raven 1, you got an eagle at the camp that you're firing GLs at.
Good copy.
Why the fuck is he in the camp?
I am getting out of here.
Yes, man.
You're having me captive. Watch your fire on the campfire.
Security check.
You gotta get out of the camp.
Alrighty. Yeah, I don't really want to walk up there with them just shooting everything.
Yeah.
Great way to kill.
Shit. Rounds going out, quantity 5.
I want to just stay behind this rock.
Rounds complete.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a little.
Yeah, I'm staying behind the rocks in case of shrapnel.
Raven 2, good effect, ceasefire. Friendly's moving up. A-firm, hold fire.
Alright. Well, I guess we can move up to where that dead guy was.
Ready.
Oh, disregard. I guess Warhorse has got something. Oh, we only got 40 seconds left anyway. Goes fucking quick.
Yep.
Why was he in the camp?
Ooh.
Okay, never mind. He just exploded.
That's Warhorse behind us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good. That's an LAV on Overwatch.
Raven 1, Raven 0, pause or up.
Stand by 1.
And that's time. We have absolutely annihilated the enemy at this location. Well heckin' done.
Interrogative, is it sufficient to occupy the terrain, or are they merely reduced?
Oh no, we have actually like that's like an attack. We conducted an attack. So we get to occupy it.
Weird.
Which means we will automatically destroy the camp because it has nowhere to retreat to.
Awesome. Our spoiling attack was very tasty.
It was highly successful. So it was actually more successful than I was expecting. So
is that the last one for the night?
I believe so, my friends. It is already 8 p.m. U.S. Mountain Time. We had a good couple of rounds, but I do believe. Yeah, look at that. I do believe that is the last one for the night. Always leave them wanting more, I say. So unfortunately, that will be the final battle for now.
I do request everybody to stay in server, please. While we chop it up.
Yeah, come on back to the come on back into the server, come on back to the camp.
You give me a BDA on that, Citadel? Just want to see.
Oh, on what?
On the camp that we just annihilated.
You're asking like how many dudes there were?
Yeah. Because my guess is, I don't know, 20?
So I think if I'm doing the math in my head, there was, I want to say there was just above 40.
Wow.
Like 41 or 42, something like that. And when I said pause X, there were 5 remaining.
A little loiter spot on the ground or something, Opera? I think there's only 2 on my trapper.
Yes, there's only 2. There's one here, Opera.
Oh, thank you.
No way. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, most of the guys are in Mountain Time.
Now this is advanced gaming.
Whoa.
Wait, how many of us can...
Whoa.
Everybody
button?
pile in.
What button do you push?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Come on,
it is more
Like
comfortable.
Kindergarten
Take a seat,
assembly,
take
dude.
a
This is what it was like being a fucking kid in public school.
What button do I press?
My ass hurts.
Gather on a campfire. We're saying campfire song.
Yeah.
So come towards the front, maybe, that guy, and just the moment you get that UI...
It's
gonna
like
be right in the middle
front
of
of
all
me.
the...
ATK,
Yeah,
can I steal
it's
your...
right in front of my
Oh, yeah.
Click, can I steal your spruce tree saplings?
Yeah.
Off topic, but
This is cute.
What'd you say, Moose?
Can I steal your spruce tree saplings?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks.
That guy's sitting on my foot. I'm losing circulation.
So, though, if you had,
It feels nice.
If you had anything to wrap it up with, you can.
No, I think. No, I think we can save it for the Arma General chat.
Okay, sweet. Is everybody in the Discord here, or at least most of us that were here before?
Myself
I'm
and
viewing
E
TP are
it.
not in server.
All right, cool. Everybody, let's go over here to this warehouse.
Just left click.
And then if everybody can stand right here on the roadside and face the red doors. It's a pretty little battle line. Huh.
Yes or no?
Yes or no to what?
English or Spanish?
Yes.
Copy.
Come on, Trapper, you can figure it out. You just gotta find a spot in line. Alright, cool. Appreciate you guys giving me this couple minutes. So, over the past couple weeks, we've had a name get brought up a few times for the rank of Spectre Prospect. And I figured tonight, while we were all here, it would be a beautiful time to go over that and bring that into the fold. So we do have a little ritual here at STF, and as you guys can see, it might involve a gun line. But if Sauce could do me a favor and go stand by those red barn doors right there, I'd really appreciate it. So I know we all know Sauce, especially the 1PH guys. But since the merger and even before then, when we've been running together, not only is he a hell of a guy, but he's been really pushing the pillars that we hold near and dear here, and has been a hell of a teammate the past couple weeks, especially once after everything was been said and done. So if Sauce would do the honor, and I will ask him one more time, General Sauce, would you take the rank of Spectre Prospect?
Gladly.
Light him up!
I didn't have my fucking gun.
Congratulations, Sauce.
And ceasefire! I think we got him.
Smoke. Congrats, Sauce.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm happy to have you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Burn the ships.
Well, that was all. That's all I needed your time for in-server. I appreciate you guys sticking around.
No, I'll spark a discussion in the Arma General about, stuff we liked and all that. No sense in holding everybody hostage. Oh,
I think it would go pretty quick. We're not that far over.
Oh,
People
you know
gotta
what?
leave,
You're
we
right.
gotta
It's
leave.
only 8. So tell you what. Why not Sauce? Why don't you lead us through a quick highs and lows?
Sure. High, we shot a lot of dudes. Low, no vehicles for us to engage. But that's not much of a low.
So starting from just the top of the Discord, going right to the bottom. Let's just do highs and lows of what we experienced. So click if see you later, Ace. If just leave your highs and lows in the chat so we don't miss it for later. If anyone else has to go ahead and just leave your highs and lows in the general chat. That way we don't miss your input. But if you're going to stick around, why don't you click? I know you weren't here for the whole time, but what was the high point and the low point? Low doesn't necessarily mean awful, just the lowest point.
I wasn't here for the whole time, but from when I was here, my high would probably be first op I jumped in on. The planning was really well coordinated. A little bit more of a simultaneous hit, and it would have been damn near perfect. Well executed, radio comms were good, and it overall just felt good. Low, I would say reaction to contact was a little lacking in the second mission.
All right, August.
High Point, very fun game, very fun mission building and objectives that we had to accomplish. So thank you, Citadel. Low point, I would say probably inter-team communication, comms back and forth from fire team leads to section leads to, comms could have been a lot better between teams.
Gone?
Not present, sir. Apologies.
All good? Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear you on the radio. Moose, I know you had tech issues, but I'll hear your input all the same.
High, I guess. Sauce getting promoted. Low, tech issues, I guess, on my end.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate. I just need to get a better PC.
So do we all. Opera?
Hi, this was my second go around, so I had a lot of fun. I would say the risk stuff is really cool and interesting, and I think team coordination was pretty good. Low comms between teams as well as comms within teams for some things. Not too bad though.
Trapper?
Yeah, it's the comms within teams. I know since I was leading the first one, that was just a fault on my own. But then Polly also had the radio thing with the backpack. A few things that Arma Reforger is going to continuously do. Aside from that, everything else was really great. The way the teams worked together in unison was nice, especially with Warhorse. I wish we got the mortars a little bit more love, but something happened in the end there. We just gotta, I don't know. I guess we gotta be aware of where like everybody is, especially our teammates, and like what we're doing, what the plan is. Everybody should know what's going on. It was a hell of a lot of fun though. Thank you, everybody.
Tiki, were you with us tonight, brother?
I joined the voice call 3 minutes ago, sir.
Roger that. Jester.
I was mowing dudes down in the middle of the night. That was pretty cool. I killed like 100 dudes. That was awesome. Low was sitting and looking at a field of flowers for 20 minutes.
When did?
Oh, their first engagement. I just kind of sat there and listened to all the cool stuff in the background. I was like, oh, that's cool.
You just didn't get in the fight is all. All right, and Spectre Prospect Sauce already gave us his. Any other thoughts, though, before I just go past your name?
Nope.
For me, the high point was definitely just hearing all the different moving parts working together, hearing that Bushmaster just cracking rounds over her head. Still terrifying. Low point for me, there's just never enough time to get all the different bits and pieces put together to give you guys the experience that I want. So I'm grateful for the patience you've shown me, and the low point is just the stress of trying to get everything together as fast as I can, but still worth it. Night Fox?
High point is warheads on foreheads. Any night with mortar is a good night. Downside, my Carl Gustav hungers for the flesh of vehicles. It was denied.
Owens?
Yeah, I agree with my IC there. And Sauce. We were shooting a lot of people. It felt like we were very controlled, but there were some folks just getting left on the sidelines. And I think, if I'm staring at a road with an RPG out and Game Master may see it, just send a fucking transport truck. I just feel like that's what I was there for. And I was shooting infantry units, which was still cool, but we switched it up at the end. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, Citadel.
Polly?
High point was definitely playing PL. I need to do that more often. Low point, the first engagement, I think I overestimated how spread out the enemies would be, so Raven 0 and Raven 2 had basically nothing to do for most of that. And I think, the comms definitely need some work. I was messing that up on my end a lot. But, no, great fun.
That guy?
Everyone stole my points. I've got nothing to add.
Then it sounds like overall there's kind of a concern about communication and generally just sort of a request from players that they're looking to get into the action more, that they don't want to be left out. And yeah, all that is excellent feedback. Next week, I think I don't have anything planned for warm-up training. Maybe some like a comms review is exactly what we need. Give ourselves a little more confidence for how to communicate as a team.
Yeah.
Not certain what form that would take if it wasn't just a discussion. But if you've got ideas on how we can make that something a little more interactive, throw it our way. Otherwise, sometimes we just got to stand in a circle and talk it out. So that might be what we do next week, just to make sure we're all spooled up.
Workshop.
Yeah, we could definitely run a workshop on it next week sometime
Workshop.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. If we want to change what we're doing, then absolutely.
Well, more or less, just kind of what you're saying.